and welcome to Fallout 3 Part 19. We're back with Jeff in the Wastelands, and basically what we're doing is we're going through the DLC currently. We've completed Anchorage and the Pit. Personally, I enjoyed the Pit the most, just because I really liked the way that story went and the fact that you got to unleash the Trogs. However, like you could have done it two different ways, so I am very curious about what the other way would have entailed. Which I do need to look up. Tonight we are going to be starting Point Lookout, I believe it's called, and so that's going to be interesting because that apparently will open up a side quest which is attached to the Dunwich house, which is fantastic because I am a big H.P. Lovecraft fan, so I will enjoy that. But let me turn off the epic music and get the game up and running. Let's go. Okay. Oh, and we've got, so we have got Fawkes back, which is absolutely brilliant, because I was a little concerned with all of the cannibalism we'd had to indulge in the last one, that we potentially were a bit too evil, and we might lose him. But we got downgraded from saint to just good person. So it turns out you do have to eat quite a few other people before you get downgraded even further, and Fawkes won't be your friend anymore. So let's get this up. Now, just as a caveat is, it has started to crash again on me, which is a bit like, oh no. So I'm hoping things don't go too badly, but let's get in. Okay, and hopefully my mic and everything is working okay. I had a bit of an issue with it setting up earlier, but I believe it all is coming through set fine. It looks like it is. Okay, so Fawkes, you're here. Hey, friend. So, he, what I do want to do is I want to go to the Nuka-Cola factory first, but...
You have something to say?
Actually, you know what? You can come with us to there. That's fine. Because I'm 90% sure I still have on me, if I go to my items, I should still have a Nuka-Cola with me. Yes, one of the quantum ones. So what we'll do is we'll go to Gerdershide first. So away we go. So let's check out here, because I want to give that lady it, and I'm not entirely sure how many more we have left for her, but I'm sure she'll tell us. But yeah, so the Dunwich Horror, I think it's just called the Dunwich House in this game.
Oh, come on. Pay more attention to what you're doing.
Wow, lady,
What have you got on your mind?
Oh, sorry, not you, Fawkes. I
I shall follow.
You are charming, and I do adore you, but I'm actually trying to talk to, Sierra
Oh my gosh.
Hi.
Did you find any quantum?
She is such an addict. Oh, golly. I did. I definitely found some. Hang on. Here's all the Nuka Quantum I have.
Oh, my word. Do you realize you brought me back over 10 of the Nuka-Cola
Just
quantums?
10. I wish I knew how many specifically.
I knew you were the right person for the job.
Awesome. What I do, so my plan is to actually go back one day to the Nuka-Cola factory, because I do want to, oh my gosh, is that a Deathclaw? Oh my gosh, it is. I love how long everyone was telling me to run into these things and I could never find one. And then we went to the cave and I've just unleashed them on the world, apparently. I'm just gonna ignore that, you know? I'm just gonna let that one be free. Like, they're not bad people, the Deathclaws. They're okay. So I believe the one that we're looking for, the quest is called the Local Flavor, because we want the riverboat. So, because I know that on the map, because I had a quick look before which one I want. Yeah, is that one. Yep. Yep, heading in the right direction. Excellent. So, oh golly, off we go. But yeah, so with this DLC, because apparently it has like this tiny little side quest which is attached to the Dunwich house, which is based off H.P. Lovecraft's story, the Dunwich Horror, which is a fantastic little tale. Oh, did we? Did we, Fawkes? Okay. Oh no! Oh gosh! Right! Oh my! Okay, yeah. No, Fawkes was not wrong. Thank you, Fawkes. We should be mindful. I thought he just meant like someone shooting at me, not like grenades were in my way. Oh my gosh. Let's just take the caps. How do I still... Oh golly, I still have so much weight on me, don't I? I honestly thought I'd gotten rid of everything, but it just... Oh, I've got power... I'm carrying Enclave power armor for some reason. Hang on. So I'll just take care of these chaps shooting at us over here. Wowzers! What is going on in this section? They're just Okay, Okay, well that's a turret. That's easy enough to shoot, but my word, there's just things exploding left, right, and center. Okay. I'm not too sure what we've just walked in on. Can I jump that? Yes. Oh, excellent. Okay, there's just a pool table, and I could just take that. What? Right. Just some sort of strange gaming section for people in the wastelands? Hey, are you tired of killing, murdering, and pillaging? Well, come over here, play pool, or play some chess. It's a nice, relaxing corner. Don't mind the bombs. Oh, here's my other bobby pin. No. Wait, was definitely... Oh, come on. No, this way? Okay, so I'm slightly close with that. Oh my gosh. Okay. No, I think I just took off. That's fine. I'll assume it was... Oh, it's a house. It's like a little, It is. It is actually like we found like a little oasis for bandits. It's not my fault that they started firing. I would have just walked by. See, I think the big thing that this game has taught me is to leave people alone if I don't agree with them. Simply because if not, I might run into me and then I'll have death come upon me, because so many innocents have been murdered simply because they bothered Jeff, and they could have just left Jeff alone. It's really upon themselves. Excusing the few bottle cap mine. Oh, that's one of those things that we could have made. Of course, that's locked anyway. Excellent. So we'll just take all of that. Oh golly, there was just quite a bit of ammunition down here. But yeah, other than the few people that I've accidentally, you know, done a bit of a murder on because they were in the wrong place, wrong time, and I didn't realize they were good guys. There we go. Excellent. Oh, that's flamer fuel. Probably good. But yes, I sort of keep getting sidetracked as I keep trying to talk about the Dunwich thing, because I found it interesting, because I did double check, because it was one of those things that when I was told about it initially, I was like, I don't want to miss out on it, because Fallout does make so many references to things. The bandits are innocent. Well, they're not. Yeah. That's fair, Barry. That's fair. Because it was one of those things that I wanted to make sure I didn't miss out on, because Fallout has so many... Oh, I see more mines. Oh, okay. So... Oh my gosh, it just hit me. Forks told me we should be mindful. And there's mines. That just clicked. Forks, you are not only charming, very big and excellent, and a gentleman, you are also absolutely hilarious. That's grand. No, oh gosh. Okay, well, we're just gonna let that one explode. No, I disarmed it. Oh, good. I disarmed it and ran away like a coward. That sounds exactly like something I would do. Cool. Right. So we've got that. But yes, there's just so many things in it. What? You know what? We're going to pretend we didn't see that explosion, and I'm going to give you my power armor, because I don't actually need it on me.
By all means.
Hang on. Let's just go to the armor. I think I must have meant to have sold it before what I did. Never heard the game audio. I've never turned off the radio. Hi, Sphinx. How's it going? You've never heard the audio of the game. You've just always turned. You've just never turned the radio off. Oh, cool. I actually don't think I've ever turned the radio on in the game. I've just always been listening to the characters. I take it then that you're a Fallout fan. My big question I ask everybody, did you blow up Megaton or not? Because I find that people are either usually very hardcore on either side of that for which way you should play the game. Okay, yeah, no, I think I've given him everything I want to give him, so...
And I
enjoy,
shall
folks.
follow.
Unfortunately, you actually can't follow me to this next part. There's a... You were a nice guy, you kept it? Well, I like to think I am a nice person, but, you know, I felt like, since it was my first playthrough and everyone always talks about it, that I should blow it up.
You have something to say?
Unfortunately, I want you to wait here. Unfortunately, it's come back to cause me a little bit of pain. There's Megaton survivors that turn up and they'll start attacking you. Oh. Hi there, Mylock. Thank you for that. Right.
You!
Oh, hi.
Are you going to Point Lookout?
Yes.
I need your help.
Oh,
My
that's-
daughter stowed away on the Duchess Gambit a few weeks ago, and I've been worried sick ever since. I haven't heard anything from her, but if you're going there, could you look for her?
Sure.
Please, I'll do anything to help.
I can't promise anything, but I'll look for her.
Oh, bless you. Her name is
Have you
Nadine,
played the,
and she left
DLC
a
at all,
couple of
Sphinx?
weeks ago. Said she wanted to see the world. Silly little thing that she is. That Tobar said he dropped her off at Point Lookout, but who knows what's happened to her since then. I don't know
Well,
if you
given
can
that's the
convince my
wasteland,
little
probably something
Nadine
not
to
good.
come back. But just give her this note from me, would you?
Sure. Can you tell me about your daughter, or am I just looking for any
She's
woman
about
named Nadine?
your
Will
age,
anyone
and when
do?
she left, her hair was dyed bright orange. You shouldn't have any problem recognizing her.
Okay.
She told me she wanted to go find her fortune, but I thought it was too dangerous. I should have known better than to say that. Moment I told her she couldn't go, it was just a matter of time before she ran off.
Okay, so the radio is definitely worth giving a go. You know what? I will give it a try. I'll just get to wherever we're going, and I think there's like wandering around there, so there'll be a good time to actually try it out. Do you know anything about Point Lookout?
Only that it's where Tobar gets those punga fruits he sells off. Must be making a good profit off of them, too.
Okay.
I hear rumors the place is full of swamps and killer plants, but I don't know about all that.
I think you should be more concerned about your daughter if it's like a
Please,
place filled with
find
everything that
my
wants to murder
daughter.
you. Well, that's kind of all of the wastelands, isn't it? Like, this entire world is just a radioactive death trap. Nope, that's just empty. I'm gonna assume that, yeah, looks... It'd be a bit odd if those things weren't empty,
Welcome, my
wouldn't it?
friend.
Hi.
I am Tobar the Ferryman, and this fine vessel is the Duchess Gambit. We're just back
I
from
like
Point
this
Lookout,
chap.
but it won't be long before we set off again. Interested?
Totally interested. I might be. What's so special about Point Lookout?
You look like a woman who's been around the wastes, so I'll cut right to it. In Point Lookout, you'll find fresh-grown food, mysterious locales, and treasures as of yet unlooted.
Okie dokie.
Keep your wits about you, because there's more than a few exotic critters and inhospitable locals. So stay here if you're too dainty to rough it.
I like how he's like negging me into going on this trip. Tell me more about Point Lookout.
Down south, this side of the bay, there's a soggy strand of beach called Point Lookout. Oh, it's got it all! Ruins of ancient pleasure towns. But if you're curious, I could offer you a ride over to that faraway land. For a nominal fee, of course.
Sure thing. Totally
And
take me
sorry,
there.
but I don't do group trips.
Ah, so we'll have
If
to
you
leave
want to
Forks
see
behind,
Point
yes.
Lookout, you'll have to
I don't
leave your
visit.
friend here.
You joined in after you saw my TikTok. Oh, that's awesome to know. I hope you enjoyed. There was some very terrifying moments in there. So 3 and 4 have kind of blurred into each
Looking
other.
for fame and fortune?
Fair
Hoping
enough.
to cultivate the delicious punga
let's just get the
fruit?
one,
or just looking to run away
the
from
one
your
ticket.
life on these dreary shores?
Thank you. Awesome. How will I get back afterwards?
All you have to do is come back to me and buy
Do you
another
remember if
ticket.
there was a favorite
Just
radio
be careful
station
not
you
to
had?
get
'Cause there's
stranded
several
short
out
on
there.
caps, huh? Once you got a ticket, just head into the cabin and settle in on the cot. We'll be there in no time. And sorry, but I don't do group trips. If you want to see Point Lookout, you'll have to leave your friend here.
Yeah, that's not a problem. I'm ready to head out.
Whenever you're ready, just take a rest on the cot in the cabin. We'll be at Point Lookout in no time.
I'm going to assume that Forks will just, like, not come with me. Yeah, it looks like Forks is just standing up there. Okay, so let's... No, I'm ready to travel to Point Lookout. Let's away. Excellent. So it should be exciting. Hey, Matt, how's it going? That is a very good question, why his face is so clean but his clothes are so filthy. Though to be fair, almost everyone is filthy in this world. Forks has returned to the museum. So, the only thing is, I can't indulge my cannibalism too much in this because if we come back and we're bad people, Forks won't be our friend anymore. So I have to make sure that I just don't eat people by accident, which should be fairly easy. Unless I run out of stim packs, in which case it's going to be a bit more difficult. But we'll see how we go. Okay, so this is interesting. What I have really enjoyed so far is each of the DLCs have had unique ways of actually accessing them. Like, they've not just kind of gone with the one format, they've changed it up each time. So that's really grand. Because I like any game that actually takes that much more attention to it. Okay. Hi. Do you just ditch
Welcome
me
to
here?
Point Lookout, my friend. The trip was fine. The weather's nice and damp, and
Nice.
everything out there looks pleasant as
I
ever.
don't think I've ever enjoyed
Looks
damp
like
weather,
nothing's
but...
changed since my last visit, except all that smoke I saw on the way in.
Ooh, good. Should I be worried? What's over there?
Oh, nothing much. Just old Calvert Mansion. Just a huge abandoned estate teeming with who knows what opportunities for profitable scavenging. You know, nothing much.
Okie dokie.
I know I said Point Lookout was perfect for treasure hunters, but it's a rare day when you get a beacon like that.
No, a girl named Nadine called a ride on your ship. Any idea where she is?
Nadine.
Investigate the mansion.
Sprightly little tomboy with more curiosity than common sense, that one. Caused so much trouble on the trip that I probably would have thrown her overboard if she hadn't
Nice
reminded
guy.
me of myself at her age. Haven't seen her since we hit land at Point
He does
Lookout.
look like a hipster, Matt.
But
You are
knowing
very
her,
right.
I'll bet she's gotten herself in plenty of trouble.
With the keys and the padlock around his neck as well. Okay, no, that's okay. I have to go now.
Good travels to you.
Bye. I think, especially with the DLC, one thing I've noticed is that a lot of the characters, they have much more definition on, like, their faces and everything like that. So that's possibly why it's standing out so much more. But Sphinx, you said, the radio was definitely worth a try. Was there... Yeah, like... Oh, there's only the one that I can... Only the one that I'm allowed to use here. I think... Oh, here we go. I think perhaps what's happened is because I, show location. Oh, okay, so it's that way. I think perhaps because... I'll leave that go, but I think because I'm in the DLC, it's just getting their radio station, which is probably not the one that you said that you listen to, on your Spotify. That, or I could be wrong, and this is like a jam for you right now. Which, fair enough. Each to their own. That's terrifying. So, that does raise the question of what is actually being picked up on my transmissions there, out of curiosity. Because this is meant to be sort of a swamp area, so I assume it must smell quite noisome, honestly. I am going to turn that off just simply because I think it's just going to... Oh my gosh, what on earth was attacking me there? I'm just going to make sure I actually have a weapon out, because that would definitely help. Okay. Oh, good. Well... That sort of looks like inbreeding come to life. Hello, how are you? I need to erase you for several reasons. Oh my gosh. Oh no, okay, so yes, having a look at everybody here, I think perhaps perhaps the cousins are too familiar with each other in this family. Just on the offset of what I'm physically looking at there. Oh my, okay. Let's, and of course they've got, whiskey and other drugs on them. Excellent. This is going to be a very interesting one. See, I super loved the trogs. Hey, the radio station to pick up, some ink spots. Turn the jams back on, the jams. Hey Canadian, how's it going? Yes, we've just started the new DLC. If you, like, Matt, if you're serious and you want it on, I'm happy to turn that back on for everyone. It will freak me out though. We've just started and hillbillies have attacked us, Canadian. So it's, you know, it's turning out well. I wanted to look at the local map, so I think we're going that way. Yeah, have you played this DLC at all, Canadian? Because I know you hadn't played The Pit. But that is actually something else I found the game's been doing really well, is in the DLC they keep giving you new enemies, at least visually, like at the end of the day everyone, oh, that wild punga fruit. Everyone is just sort of either whacking you or shooting you, but they've at least reskinned them, you know? I like when they change up my death. Nothing terribly exciting here. Just a really smash, actually, funnily enough, so, just because I am talking about H.P. Lovecraft, a lot of these buildings and that kind of, remind me, because he was born into wealth and he became destitute when he was basically like a child, like his family ran out of money, and so he for a period of time lived in this big empty mansion without any servants or anything like that, and it was just like slowly falling into disrepair, and they didn't have the money to fix it, so a lot of his themes actually come from that. Hey GT, how's it going? Yes, this is with the southern type folks. I like your politically correct way of saying hillbilly. Thank you. They have attacked us, and out of nowhere as well. Like, there wasn't even a conversation. And I'm sure that I've just managed to do the exact thing I always do, which is miss the entrance, which would have been staring at me, and I've taken us for a lovely tour around the house. I honestly just love showing you all the maps, I guess, at the end of the day. Now look at this broken wall, and look how much they must have spent time trying to figure out how to make that rubble look very rubbly, you know, with this kind of an engine back in the day. Okay, good. I was scared that was actually going to explode on us for a dang tick there. Just gonna hit save. Actually, what I will do since we've traveled, just simply because last night it started crashing on us again, so I think I've made the game unhappy. I did commit a lot of atrocities in it, so that... What?
Off, goddammit.
Okay, what's going on? You're not tribal. They're tribal people? That's interesting. Hi, you sound rich and old. And, oh my god. A Confederate hat? Well, I don't have one. And yeast. Oh my lord. Okay, what are we walking in on here? Fishing poles. Can you fish? No, surely you can't fish in Fallout 3. Oh my gosh, there's an actual firefight going down. Are you good dogs? You're good dogs. Okay.
Hey.
Where? Are you? Okay, no. You're the enemy. Right. Right. I've killed far too many good people here. Everyone just sort of looks the same. I mean... Oh, mysterious stranger! That's not awkward at all. I hope they don't burn me for witchcraft, because I'm just summoning a random man. No, let's get this one. Okay, good. Oh gosh. Hi, did you want to...
I don't know who you are.
Wow.
But you need to help me if you want to stay alive.
Sure. I suspect that it would actually be the other way around. But if you like that, we don't have that either, so I'll grab one of those. I don't know why I'm surprised. Like, what was I expecting the tribal people to have? Money? Hi.
I think they're just about to breach the inner walls. Follow me. I'm going to go check it out.
You have a lot of weapons, sir. And a lot of... Oh, good. And it doesn't count as stealing. Excellent. I'm guessing he's too busy to bother about this. I have made so many people mad in so many video games recently by stealing things. And I don't think it's stealing if they just leave it out for me to take. That's just accidental acquisition of goods. Honestly. Oh, wow. This guy really, like... Hopefully he doesn't need this stuff because I am taking it all. I wonder if he's like off and he's like, where is that person that I left in that room filled with weaponry? Okay. The station's supposed to be Galaxy News Radio. That's what I'm thinking, Sphinx, is it doesn't work because of the DLC, but I'll definitely give it a shot once I'm out of the section. Because yeah, I'd never really, like, I knew that it was there, but I'd never thought about actually turning the dang thing on, just because I was listening to everyone. Oh gosh. Where did he go? I should have probably followed the chap upstairs, shouldn't I? I'm sure I'll find some gunfire or something. Typically somebody starts shooting at me at this point. Sir, where did you go? You're not upstairs. Did you go outside? Your dogs are here. So I know I've got the... Good guarding. You are such a good boy. Look at that, guys. He's guarding the barricade. Oh, there he is. Hi, sir. Just standing on your corpses. That's perfectly
Hey,
safe.
over here.
Wow! They just blasted through the door. If they have the tactical ability to blow up a door, why are they still only using daggers? Just out of curiosity. Oh no, they've got guns here. They've got guns now. Oh wow. That dog just phased through. Hi, are there more bad guys?
Looks like they're coming in from somewhere upstairs. Help me take out these bastards while
Oh gosh, they've just come through the floor, haven't they? Oh my gosh, I just looked at my health. I have like 1 HP. When did I take that much damage? Oh my good lord. Okay. No, I want to go in here and I want to get aid and let's just... I didn't want to hit that one. Oh well, we've got plenty of health packs, so that's actually one good thing.
Through these doors and up the stairs.
And up the
Find where they
stairs.
are coming in and stop them. I'll be keeping an eye on the cameras down here.
Okie dokie. I'm assuming this one. No, that one's locked. So go through these doors and up the stairs, unless there's another staircase that I'm missing. Block off the breach upstairs in the west wing. There's no... Oh, hi. No, ma'am. I would prefer if you died. I have a laser gun. Why don't you die to laser guns? I have so many of them. Oh my gosh, okay. I thought that would do a bit more damage. Like, we were pretty much blank range then. Like, are they impenetrable to lasers? That can't be. You know what? Screw this. I know what will get rid of them. This will be easy. And I have a shoot ton of them as well. Here it is. Look, 65 of them. Screw this. Here, guys. Just line up. I've been meaning to get rid of these because they do weigh something, so I don't know how highly accurate this is going to be. And I'm going to need to not back up into a wall. Hi, sorry. No, guys, please. Could you just stand still? That they take time to go off. This is dangerous for everyone. Look at what you're doing. We're destroying this nice man's dining room. This is on all of you guys, not me. They are, like, they're slowly getting injured. Hang on. If that one would stop being confused... Sir, It's gonna blow! Yes, it is! Now... Okay, there's only one left. I'm going to change back to an actual weapon here. Okay, combat shotgun it is. Now, where... Okay, excellent. Fine. When you turned it off occasionally, you freaked out. Oh, an RPG would have been good tied to a GP. It would have been a very good choice there. Right. I do like the idea of just like being like, I don't want to turn the radio off. I'm used to the noise now. The noise is all I know. Right, and those were up the staircases that he wanted us to go. That was an awful lot of the tribal people. I didn't think they would be, Are they just yeeting themselves through the wall? Like, I thought they were using explosives, but by the looks of it, they're just, like, using their selves. Okay. Oh my gosh, thank you, mysterious stranger. He is popping off tonight. I don't think he appeared once last night when we streamed it. And let's get some more of that stim pack up. Actually, you know what would be good? Because we got the Death Gauntlet. So were any of you guys a big fan of the Death Gauntlet at all? Because I love it. Because basically I've spec'd the character Jeff to be unarmed. So she's really good at basically pimp slapping people down, which is brilliant. Especially when you give her a giant claw like this. It's just absolutely terrifying. Okay, so where are our new friends hiding? New friends. Ah, here we are. And let's go take you out. I like how they're dressed tribally, but like they're still using a lot of modern stuff.
Over there.
Get him.
You go first. I'll cover him.
Oh my gosh, is this not... There we go. Okay, that worked. Oh my god. No, what? Did you block me? Did you somehow melee block me there? I didn't know they could do that. That seems a bit unfair. I'm the one who murders things. Oh, I didn't mean to use that stealth boy. Oh, well, I'm invisible now. It's a voodoo, guys.
Death to the unlight.
Oh, golly. Goodbye. And what about you, lady? You also can just... Yes, explosions. There was an appearance from him last night. Maybe he lives closer to the Point Lookout than the pit.
What the hell?
Okay. Oh. Hi. Let's take this one down again. I do love this. Just the way the limbs fall off is terrifying. Okie dokie. So, they're still coming. My gosh.
Here.
I still don't understand how... Oh, maybe he can't see me.
To dust.
That's interesting, because sometimes they can see me, sometimes they can't when I'm using the... Like, I understand if I'm stabbing you in the... I understand that I technically would probably be covered in blood at this stage, so it would be quite obvious where I am. Oh good, we leveled up everyone. That was quick. So... If we're having a look at this, our repair, if we put repair to 75, I think that actually is going to allow us to do most things. I love that sneak is still... I love how I'm like to everyone, I wonder why my invisibility doesn't work. My sneak is 22. There's probably a really good reason for that, right? Energy weapons, because we are using those. And I'm going to put a bunch into barter, just so we can get some more better deals. Now... obviously we've got a do we have any new puppies? Oh, the puppies is so we could get more dog meat. And you sleep deeply no matter where you are. You get the well-rested benefit of plus 10% XP for 8 hours no matter what bed you sleep in. Oh, okay. I often forget that beds exist, so it's probably not going to help me too much. Here and now, Amelie grants an additional experience level, complete with all the advantages that brings. Oh gosh, so just trying to figure out which one to use, because we're kind of coming to the point. You know what? Let's up the Iron Fist again. There we go. We'll be even better at punching people. Punching people. I need to make sure that's what we're saying. Despite the fact we're using a fist, you do not describe it any other way. Oh gosh. Cool. Can I... Oh my. They're just doing some low-key chemistry in there, I guess.
Hurry and seal that hole from the attic. If you don't have any grenades, then see if there's something nearby you can shoot that will explode.
Okay. Sure. I'm guessing that sort of strange-looking glowing thing is... There we go. Yep. There we go. That worked. Block of the breach in the east wing. Oh gosh. Okay. Sure. We can do that.
Hey, over here.
Hi.
Good job blocking off that hole. Hurry and get in here. Looks
Okay.
like they're about to breach from the east wing.
I like how we're just following this chap. This way? Okay, sir. Onwards. Oh my. I don't think I've used such a variation of weapons in one go either. Oh my, please, sir. This is actually a, you know what? I don't remember if I've ever used this 10mm submachine gun. I've always had it with me.
Get in there before more. You stop!
And actually, just because, GT, you did say you wanted to get the RPG on, so why not? This should be fine. I'm sure no bad will ever come of this, especially when I can't see. I'm assuming we're looking for an explosive thing again, but maybe not. Can this door open? Oh! Okay. I found the floor, everybody. I don't know if that was meant to happen or not. This is terrifying, and I'm going to take the rocket launcher off now simply because I've just put myself in a very tiny death space. And that seems like a terrible idea. That's interesting. I thought that I wasn't going to fall down a hole tonight, but okay, let's go on. Alrighty, what is happening in here? Just creepy mannequins, so that's not looking like we're in the... Honestly, if this is that man's basement, I fear for his status as a serial killer because... Oh gosh, hi!
Over here!
Hi! That is literally stuff you'd see on a HBO show type level of creep happening down there. And you too, sir. Down you go. Hey everyone, come look at my mannequins in my basement. That doesn't sound creepy at all. Actually, I've got a question. If you were at somebody's house and they turned to you and they said to you, hey, do you want to come down to my basement and look at my mannequin collection? Would you say yes? Because now that I think about it, I would really want to instinctively say no, but I think I would say yes out of pure curiosity. Like, sorry, what? Your mannequin what? Okay, so there, or... Are you getting back up? What on earth, sir? I thought I murdered you. Did I? Okay. Please tell me that these guys do stay dead and it's not a thing where they all start getting back up on me. That's not going to be absolutely terrifying if it is. And already we're going through a heck of a load of health. Goody. You'd be too tempting, Barry, so you would go down and to see the collection of mannequins. It's like
Stop!
you can just know you know it's going to end badly, but if someone invites, oh my gosh, come here. See, the thing is, the death claw is working, just not as effectively as I thought it was going to after we upped our unarmed skill. I haven't used that in a bit. Okay. What is going on in here? Yes, let's stay out of the hole this time. I don't need to go back. Oh gosh, hi! I don't know why that scared me. I was not looking for them. Could you melt, please? I've lit you on fire a terrible, awful amount. And they get back up! Seriously, are these guys zombies? this is not going to end well for me, is it? How about the Lincoln repeater? Because that does a fair amount of damage. Oh gosh. So does your axe. Oh gosh, oh gosh, oh gosh. Should have hit health. Yeah, I would go to see how they decide to dress them and decide what that means about the person. I like that, Canadian. You go there just for the judgment ones. Oh gosh. Okay, so let's heal that up. Okay. Oh golly. Let's take all of that out. And we'll just drink some dirty water. Why not? Okay. And some ice Nuka-Colas. Let's do that. Let's not worry about radiation. That's all good. Honestly, the Deathclaw isn't working as well as I wanted it to. And the flamethrower did absolutely nothing against them all. Okay. So we'll keep... Melee weapon, no punching. Oh, okay, hang on. Let me just, because I've gone to the vats, I'll use this.
Look what we have here.
I'm going to get dead, aren't I? Melee weapon. So which melee? I think the melee weapons, the only ones we have on me right now are the Deathclaw. So it's either Deathclaw or punching. So if you want Canadian, you can choose a different weapon there. Just simply because the only options we have are... Oh gosh. And let's actually, hang on. I can grab her axe and I will put her axe on. That way I can be doing a whole here's Johnny thing back to them. Axe. Okay. We are not going to have any stim packs by the end of this, are we? I can already see it. Oh gosh. Oh! That was actually far more effective than I thought it was going to be. Alright, where are you all? I'm armed with an axe. Oh gosh, you all came running out then, didn't you? Never mind. Oh golly. No, please don't fall down the hole. Okay, the axe is actually a fairly decent call. That seems to be their weaknesses. Are they trees, perhaps? Because I know that you guys said that there was that person who turned into a tree or something that's coming up. No. Go back in here. Let's put the stim packs up. And I guess we're going to be having to do some drugs. Just to get through this. And now let's take them out. Just
Dust.
a real hack and slash with this one, isn't it? Oh my gosh. I like how she and I are just missing each other. It's like one of those really comedic like slap fights where we're both just missing. Sir, can you not see we're having an axe off here? It's cheating. What you're doing is you're being hit. Yep. I think I'm gonna have to go after him. And let's do some jets just so I can get some more points back. Now bash her in, Jeff. Do it. You can do it. I have been hit. Oh golly. And now let's just get this person as well. Oh my. There we go. Oh. Honestly, the axe was working out better than the rest of the things. Look at all the decapitation. For once, at least the decapitation makes sense, right? You know? Okay. And I think we're trying to block off this area, aren't we? Actually, I will grab that axe just to see if we can repair it. Yes, we can. Excellent. Now I have an even more effective axe. Okay. So... he said that we needed to block something off, so I'm assuming that we're looking for some sort of, exploding thing like before. So this area is all locked off, and now that we're not being hideously murdered... Oh, that steak's just... I'm sure meat just hanging around on the kitchen counter is good for me to take, right? That won't be a problem at all. Now I know why this man's house is just filled with ammunition, right? He definitely needs it. Oh wow, he has so much food. Yes, please. I need all of this. You can keep your alcohol. Rare that I would say that, but in this instance, yes, he can definitely keep it. And I'll take your pork and beans. Okay. So where is... Oh, we're going back upstairs. Okay, so there's more upstairs area to... Oh, because we didn't fall through the... Oh my gosh, hi. You're back again.
You will feed the hunger.
It's creepy when it's slowed down. You will feed the hunger. That's not a terrifying sentence to hear. Oh, gosh. Now, sir... Oh, no. Jeff. Ah, there we go. Because it's not instant when you hit the pit boy, so it can take a little while, and it's caught me out a couple of times now. Thank goodness I stole all of this man's food. And speaking of that, why don't I just check our rads? Because oh no, we're good. We're dang good. Squirrel on a stick, and that, and we'll do one of those. Okay. And sir, if you could just please die, that would be absolutely terrific for me. Okay, the axe now isn't being as effective as I wanted. So let's just go back to maybe this. Maybe this. Like, it's a shotgun. They're always good and faithful. Not as good as nail board. Oh my gosh, that nail board. Oh wow. These guys are very, very tough people. That is taking a lot of shotguns to the face. I probably didn't need to use that last one. And we're just gonna hit an F5. Oh, good. That almost makes up for it. Grenade box. I've got so many grenades. Honestly, that was the main reason I ended up... Ah, excellent. Oh no, I can shoot from here, surely. Well, it worked. Hi.
That's one less way for them to get in. Follow
Yes.
me. I think we're about to get hit hard.
Oh, okay. My character's very, very charred right now.
Here they come. Grab all the
Grab all the ammunition. Okay.
instant packs you need. This is gonna be a rough one.
Oh no.
If
Really?
you have any mines, now's the time to use.
Ooh, no, we have mines. We have mines. Excellent. Oh my gosh, for once. Oh, I have 2 mines. Okay. Well, you know what? Screw
They
it.
could come in through any of the boarded up doors at any second.
I will use them anyway because I have them. Gosh dang it. Normally I have like a heap on me, but not this time apparently. And I guess let's use the missile launcher. Why not? This should be fun. I'm far enough away that I feel confident. I'm just gonna hit a quick save there. Oh gosh.
Any second now. Get ready.
Okie dokie. What are we getting ready for, sir?
Here they come. Second floor on the right.
Oh,
Hell,
yes, what the hell
still
indeed.
moving. Keep it up.
Okay, maybe the rocket launcher is not the best, oh gosh. He went flying. I don't, Like, now that I'm using this, I'm like, I can't really help you. I don't think he needs help. I wonder if he could take care of the whole fight just for myself.
On the right. First floor.
On the right, first floor, on the right. Okay. I think it's effective. I think it is doing something. I don't think it was a terrible call, do you know what I mean? As long as I don't hit the dog. Yes, the dog lived. It's all good. It's all good. That or I obliterated it and the body, so it should be fine. No, the dog's there. The dog is there. Excellent. The dog is there. Oh, good. I was like, no, I'm fairly sure my precision shooting of this rocket launcher had it missed that. Where are they now? Where are they now, sir? Oh, still down there. Oh, please don't have run into that dog.
The door on the left.
On the
First
left?
floor.
Okay, I'm ready. I'm ready. I think I slightly hit one of them. Oh gosh, this rocket launcher is literally the slowest thing to reload. Okay, direct hit. Yes. Oh no! Oh no, I think I may have accidentally hit the dog. Someone's been hit. I'm gonna just change off that rocket launcher, you know? Let's change to this. This should be fine. Oh no, the dog's up! The dog is up! Hooray! Let's not shoot the dog. Like with a rocket launcher, I at least can be like, it was an accident. And I'm shooting the dog while I'm trying to shoot the tribal head. Excellent, of course. Thank you, Jeff. Okie dokie. I do like the repeater rifle. It's a nice feeling weapon.
At the front door. Get ready.
Oh, they're at the front door this time. Oh, if they're coming in the front door, then, you know, I might as well. Oh gosh, I think they've got a rocket launcher this time. And we're out of missiles anymore. So let's just... This should be okay. I don't think the dogs can die. I say as I'm looking at one that's possibly dead. Dang it. I was just thinking that since they're all down there. But on the plus side, I wasn't the one that actually shot that dog. That was one of the tribal people. And Chinese assault rifle. Let's do that. Nope, the dogs are up. Cool, so they're unkillables. I like that. Hello, sir. Oh my gosh, our HP. I don't know how that is managing to get away from me so much. Excellent. All right. Howdy, sir. How can I help? Talk to Desmond. Desmond? Hi.
So, my hero. Think you came in and rescued me right in the nick of time? Not hardly. Had it all well in hand, and I didn't even need to use the failsafe.
Oh my.
But that would have done a real number on some of the paintings, so just as well you were here. Anyway, name's Desmond.
Well, he's grateful, isn't he? What kind of failsafe are you talking about?
The type that kills everyone outside of my safe room and leaves a
my.
hell of a mess to clean up. Standard type.
Standard.
Not worth wasting on ignorant savages like them, honestly. Just as well you came along when you did. So, tell you what I'll do. I'll share a few tips for the next time you're making a dramatic final stand.
Okay. The Superior Defender perk has been added. You now do more damage and have better defense when standing still. Oh, that's good, because I never stand still. I'm usually panicking and fleeing and flailing. But thank you. That's a really nice, thought. Do you know why the tribals were attacking?
Not a fucking clue. It'd be easy to chalk it up to their crazy religion. But if I'm right, and I always am, there's something else going on.
Okay.
That's the third attack in a month, so somebody's
how,
got a grudge with me. Whether
not
it's a
up
man
himself
or
as
a
man is.
god, I intend to set them straight.
Why would they want to attack the mansion?
Damned if I know. It was abandoned when I got here.
Huh.
There's plenty hidden away here. None of it would be useful to a bunch of crazed inbreds.
See, that was interesting. There were the hillbillies and there's the tribal people, and they're very distinctly two different areas. Have you seen a woman named Nadine?
I've been around for a long goddamn time. The last time I knew a bird named Nadine, I still had skin.
Oh my.
There was some girl who came nosing around here a few weeks back, but she ran off before I could introduce myself.
What do you know about the
They're
tribals?
brainless morons who worship some crazy spirit. What's to know?
Okay, well, that's all then. I have to go now.
Hold on there. Not so fucking fast.
Wow.
You can be useful to me. I need someone willing to get their hands dirty.
Why would I help this person?
So here's the deal. I help you get in with those tribals. You help me get what I want, and I'll make you fucking rich.
Money.
Just try not to sprain a lobe while you're thinking about it. My time is short.
I like that. Try not to sprain a lobe. Quest completed the local flavor. What's your story?
My story? Tell you what, kid. My story's a lot like a Deathclaw's tongue.
What?
It's long, messy, and you don't want to get too personal with it. Understand?
Like, I don't disagree with
Suffice
him,
it to
but...
say, I have business in Point Lookout. If you help, you will be repaid for your efforts. That's all you want to fucking know.
Okay, I'll help. Just, do you know about the tribals? Have you seen a woman named Nadine? Why should I work with you again? No, I'm willing to do it. Oh, there we go. What do you want me to do about the tribals?
You need to learn to pay attention when I speak. Those mud lovers want me dead and haven't extended the common fucking courtesy of telling me why.
And yet you'll help me get into
So,
the good with them?
I need you to find a way into their commune and figure out what's going through their addled little heads. Be
Okay.
a good pup, and old Desmond will give you a treat.
He is
And of course,
condescending as
who
heck.
knows what riches they have for you to steal.
Okay, but how can I infiltrate them?
Easy peasy. Right about now, they'll be wondering what happened to their hunting party.
Become a tribal? You really think they'll just let me in like that?
These are people who think cutting a hole in their skull can expand
Oh,
their
wow.
mind. They're not exactly scholars.
Oh gosh, do I have to give up my equipment
Just
again?
head up to the cathedral and ask real nice. When you're in, you'll find the bastard in charge and find out what they're up to. I
It's a
just
bit rude,
need
kill it.
information. No need for violence.
This tempted just to
Yeah.
shoot Sphinx. This tempted. But I want the money, because once I get the money, then I can shoot him anyway. Okay, sure, investigate the tribals. I have to go now, sir.
Back to business.
I'll be back. Trust me, I'll be back. Oh gosh, okay, so we've got the tribals, the hillbillies, this jerk, and And we're looking for some crazy lady named Nadine who's running around somewhere. Excellent. Chinese intelligence bunker. What? There's a Chinese intelligence bunker over there? Did we pass that? I don't remember there being a Chinese intelligence bunker. Let's have a quick look at that. I like the little destroyed Ferris wheel down there. The thing I love about the Fallout world is the way that they, just really specific things were exploded. Not everything. They just, like half of things got destroyed. It's like, why only half? So it's somewhere around in that section. Okie dokie. Oh, is there like a... Oh, because we did go into here. Is this the... Oh! So this is meant to be the bunker, I guess. Or I'm missing a door to it that's like meant to be very close to here. That's interesting. Okie dokie, sure. Yeah, that just looks like it's meant to be a Chinese intelligence bunker. All right, not a problem. We'll head off then in search for Nadine. That's the local, so what's our world map looking like? Oh gosh. The tribals are all the way up there, the Ark and the Dud Cathedral. Okay, sure. But we'll head towards Beachview Campsite, I guess, and hit it on the way there. And I'm sure we're going to be attacked by wonderful people out there. But anyway, just because I have started talking about H.P. Lovecraft, and I feel like it's probably going to be a little bit of a wander, is anyone a big fan of him in here? Because his entire, like, story is absolutely fascinating. What on earth is going on down there? That's not a weird... You've discovered Beachview Campsite. This is a campsite? Okay. A blob. It sets you on fire, everybody. Good to know. I'm just gonna... Can I set it on fire from over here, perhaps? So I get... Are they living or just like... Okay. That makes me terrified of what's to come if they have exploding blobs. Oh, and there's something called a ritual site. I'm sure only good things ever happened there. Nothing bad ever happens when a ritual is involved. Oh, gosh. Let me just check how close we are. It's that way. Okay. Because, yeah, this is very... It's funny, because each of the DLCs have been extremely different. Like, this DLC is, like, wildly different to Anchorage. Because Anchorage was, like, much more of a closed map, and you only had, like, the one sort of way to go. And the pit, I thought, was pretty wide open at times. But... this is even bigger. Like, this just feels like an extension of the Wastelands, where the other ones did feel like cornered off areas. Hey, Simpson, how's it going? Not a big fan, but he seemed interesting the more I've heard of HP's stories he's made. Yeah, he himself was, one, afraid of everything in the world, and that was one of the reasons his writings went so well, because it came through in sort of the same way that Edgar Allan Poe was like super duper depressed about everything, and so his writing was even better because that's all he knew. That was what H.P. Lovecraft was like. Don't know why I want a fishing pole. You guys, there's yeast everywhere. I don't remember seeing it. Right, so that's the ritual site. I honestly was expecting a little bit more. Oh, okay, never mind. Look, here's the creepy heads. Look at that. That is not even a mannequin. Is it meant to be a person's head or... Yeah, you know what? Let's leave the ritual site. But yeah, so like that is way different. So Zeta, yes. Okay, so Zeta after... Oh, the hillbillies are back. The hillbillies are back again. My day, Simpson, is actually going pretty good. We've just started the DLC for... Oh my gosh, no, he is big. He is big and nasty. Look at him. Oh my gosh. Okay, screw this. Where's the energy weapon? No. Oh my. That doesn't look like just inbreeding. That looks like scientific experimentation. That's just like tumors in that. Oh my god. And he's not taking any like, at least he dropped the gosh dang axe. Oh my gosh. Okay, run, flee, do anything else. Anyway, Simpson, as you can see, my day's going really nice and calmly. How about you? How's your day going? Have you beaten another game yet? Oh gosh. Looks like a doll head? Cool. So it is meant to be a doll head. Oh golly. Okay, so let's go back to the map. We've sort of turned around. Nope, there's more people shooting us. Is there? Where is... There we are. Hi. Oh gosh. Sir, please come down. But yeah, so one of the reasons H.P. Lovecraft was so he was so good at what he did, he actually suffered from insomnia, night terrors, migraines, and basically what they called back in the day like nerves. And so the man was just this bundle of extreme anxiety and not sleeping, so his imagination was just always running wild because he was basically always run into the ground, and he was constantly plagued by nightmares. And so that's why so much of his writing is this terrifying thing. But he also didn't like the ocean, which I can fully agree with, because I also fear the ocean. And I think if you learn about the ocean, then you also logically will have to fear the ocean. It's a terrifying place, filled with everything that wants to kill you, and doesn't need light to see you. Okay. So, onwards we go. Actually, really funnily, so you guys all know Harry Houdini, right? He and H.P. Lovecraft were like really good friends. Because H.P. Lovecraft actually would ghostwrite. Oh my gosh, more of these guys. H.P. Lovecraft would actually ghostwrite for Harry Houdini in all like the pulp magazines and stuff like that. And like initially Harry Houdini wrote a story, like he had a story that he told H.P. Lovecraft and was like, I want you to ghostwrite this story for me. And Lovecraft was like, no, this story sounds super fake. Let me write you a better fake one that sounds like it actually happened. And right up until Houdini's death, they were like really close friends and like in constant correspondences with each other. Let's take that. Oh, you have a harmonica. I haven't got one of those yet. I didn't really need the axe. Oh gosh. And you can go down. And I'm just gonna put some rad X on since it looks like we'll be crossing this irradiated water, which is awful looking. And we'll just do that. Not a friendship you'd ever... Yeah, not a friendship you'd expect, but actually that's really funny. On the topic of friendship and oh, you know what? Screw it. And H.P. Lovecraft, so one of the reasons H.P. Lovecraft's works and everything actually, because when he was alive, all of his writing was not enough to actually earn him money. He could never support himself just off his writing for his original stories. And it wasn't until long after his death that they became popular, but one of the reasons they actually stuck around and they got into the cultural light was because he had these hardcore fans and friends and that, and so it was always like this big fan fiction sort of thing. Like, he actually kind of was the original person who inspired fan fiction in many ways, because all of these people who knew him, they would all write stories in the universe he was writing, and like they would send him like copies of their stories and he would edit them and he would like lead the little club. But he also knew a lot of famous writers back in the day. What is shooting at me? You're not shooting. Oh, you're just nipping at me. Vicious dog. Sorry, vicious dog. But yeah, so he knew a lot of very popular writers and like he would sort of tutor them, which was really funny because he was the one not earning money, but people would come to him. But funnily enough, because he had a lot of phobias and stuff, and one of them was he wasn't exactly pro homosexuals. He was unaware that like 50% of his friendship circle were all gay people. He had no idea, like even after his death. He also was like, he was a very sheltered person in many ways. Like everyone knew about his family and his story. Like everyone knew that his dad died of syphilis. But he either refused to admit it or many people believe was just constantly kept in the dark about it. It's quite interesting. Oh gosh, okay, so here we are. We found the Ark and Dove Cathedral. Let's hit our save. So that was a nice little journey across the wasteland. So again, like this is a big difference between the other DLC and this. In the other DLC, I didn't have these other than, say, in the requires a key to open. Oh really? Gosh, of course it requires a key to open. I guess we're doing a quick little tour around the Ark to see what's in there. But yeah, like the pit, obviously I did a lot of wandering back and forth, but that was unintentional. I'm lost wandering. And had I not actually sort of messed the game up. Oh my gosh, what's happening now? Dramatic music. Where? The tree is being hit. Oh my gosh, wow. Oh, you're decrepit, aren't you? Feral Ghoul Reaver. Oh good, so they're out here as well. Because yeah, like in the pit, real wandering I did there was being lost. And that was because I had not done part of the mission, so I was getting 2 markers. In Anchorage, it was, oh my gosh, that is so many of them. Screw this, running. Why? Oh, Jesus. Swamp ghouls. Oh my gosh, okay. And I thought like having 70 packs of stim packs when we started was going to be enough. And I can't keep doing drugs, I'm gonna get hardcore addicted. Oh my gosh. This is, at least I've got my, hat of the people hat now. Run, flee. Oh my gosh. Please die. I would, look, can I bargain with you? How about you die and, I won't desecrate your corpse? I think that's a great deal. No one wants their corpse desecrated. I've been told that by many a people. It's like a preferred option not to happen. Oh, your head is only 3%. Let's not hit your head. Let's hit your arm and torso. That looks like a nice little spot to hit. And you can see one creeping up on my left in the cut. They're just coming out of the woodwork now, aren't they? Honestly, why were the tribals bothering to attack that one ghoul when they've got this stuff on their land? Oh my gosh, please die. Please die. You need... Oh my gosh. And I'm almost out of HP again. Oh no! Oh my gosh, that was such a tough fight. Back at it again. These guys are just an infestation. Okay.
Hark! Who goes there?
Oh! Right, you're talking to me this time.
Who lingers at the threshold of transcendence?
An extremely scared person. Can I come in? Because I know what's on that way, and I don't like zombie hordes. They terrify me. I seek the wisdom of your people. May I join your tribe?
What's this? A humble traveler, seeking the guidance of our awakened minds. Truly, this is a glorious day. You are from far away, and must be strong indeed to
I must look very strange to them.
But strength is nothing without the guidance of the enlightened mind. If you seek entry, you must be prepared to expand your consciousness. You must prove yourself worthy to transcend.
Okay, before we even go in, who's going to take guesses that me being worthy is going to result in me having to murder something? Because that seems to be the way you prove worth in this game. I have no fear. I will take your test and I will be victorious. I have no fear about those zombies.
Brave when you face the ritual of the mother seed. Stronger souls than you have attempted it and lost their minds.
Mother seed.
Venture west to the Great Bog, and within you shall find the mother of all Punga fruit. She stands taller than a man, and her vines guide our future.
Okay.
Collect her seeds
that was west.
And kneel before her wisdom. Only then will you be ready to enter these sacred halls.
Oh goody. Let's hit a save. So we want to venture west. Oh good, so it's more walking that way. Excellent. But yes, so since we're going to be avoiding the horrible ghoul thing, I might actually just heal up so I get 100% health. Yeah, like the other 2 DLCs, much more railroaded, and this one is sort of gone back to that traditional style that I'd gotten used to in Fallout, where everything is like quite far location-wise. So it is interesting to see the stylistic choices that they've made. Hi ghouls, how are you? I would prefer you to... Oh wow, yes, exactly that. Thank you so much. Did you hear my prayers? Have I convinced you with my wonderful argument of not doing anything to your corpse after you die? Because I thought that was a bargain deal. Normally, like, to be fair, there was a whole area of people that when they died, I started eating them. So I think me saying I'll leave you alone is like, that's top notch, really. That's absolutely grand. Fantastic. See, there you go, guys. You can bargain with NPCs eventually. You just have to offer something that they apparently really want. Oh gosh. Okay, so what is down here? I would love to see, like, I'm sure it must be out there because this game is so old and it's loved by so many that they would have, like, the guys who created it and wrote the lore would have... Oh gosh, more people. Sure. That can happen. What are you guys doing? Do you want to come murder me or not? There we are. That was a long way to murder, wasn't it? At least they're human. They should go down easy. Because I would like to see when they, with the DLC, why they picked what they picked. Like, what was the idea that they were trying to get across? Because, like, obviously, like, this is back in the day when DLC for games was, actually real DLC. Like, you know, before it was just unlocking more of the game, like a lot of companies have done to games these days. So it's kind of like if you were making DLC back in this time, it had to actually be for a reason and to get people to buy it. You couldn't just lock away most of your game. Oh gosh, there is the shack. So I guess we'll ping the shack while we're here, because like, why not? We are exploring the swamplands. So swamps are another biome I'm typically not a big fan of in games, simply because I was playing Valheim and they have a swamp area there, and that murdered me so many times. And it's just reinforced my hatred of swamp areas, because they never end well for me. What about you all? What are your opinions on, if you had to choose a biome, would you rather be in a swamp biome or a desert biome? Just because they're basically the exact opposites. Hi! You're not attacking me, and that's his oh, you're fleeing. That's not good. Oh, you're just...
My,
Hi.
look at you.
Hi.
You ain't have the look of a local young lady.
I thought
Think
it
you
cool.
could help a sick woman get on the mend?
Yeah, what are you sick with?
Reckon it's the orange fever.
Is she meant to be old?
I do feel light in my head.
She looks really young. Medicine, I've treated enough illnesses to know there's no such thing as orange fever.
Now that is just an awfully rude thing to say, sweetie.
Speech, you're faking, we both know it, so let's just cut to the chase. Yay for speech!
Well, Oh, fine, maybe you're no hog's fool, but I reckon we both come out better if you can help me cook up some tonic.
Let's talk about this tonic.
Secret family technique. Been so for generations.
Gosh, what does
Help
it do?
me brew some up by gathering ingredients. I'll share the batch to make it worth your while and sweeten the deal with 300 caps.
Sure. What is this stuff anyway?
Tell you what, have a bit. This is left over from an old batch, but should be a swig or two there. More'n enough to loosen you up, I'll wager.
I like your reasoning, Barry. Go to the desert because swamps have more difficult terrain and you're more likely to go Mad Max. Okay, I'll bite. What do we need?
This and that. Let me know when you want to work out the details.
I like that thing. So Valheim gave you the worst tilt you've had for years and you're playing League of Legends. That's fair. Yeah, Valheim is it has honestly managed to tilt me, and most games don't tilt me, but that game had me spitting the dummy. I'm ready. Let me know for your tonic. I want to know about you. No, I'm good. 6 fission batteries. Oh my gosh, she wants me to bring her a bit of... Why is she putting batteries in this? I have to go now.
Don't be a stranger now.
All right, so time to start collecting random stuff for this lady. That's fine. Oh no, that would be stealing. I literally... I shouldn't steal. I've literally been taught a lesson about that. All right, so we'll leave that there because she'll just get mad and start murdering us. Well, she'll start attempting to murder us. She'll die and I'll feel slightly bad about it. It'll be a whole deal. Okay. So, let's continue onwards. Excellent. Okay, so where to next with this one, I wonder? For me, the reason... Yeah, actually, I'm interested in Sphinx. What made you tilt on Valheim? Because for me, it was just the fact that I was constantly dying and my skills were reset so hard that it felt like any progress I made, I got punished immediately for. Except for the jumping skill, because I just like jumping everywhere. So that worked out well. I wonder what these people are doing. Oh, trash heap. That trash heap is a spot? Hang on, sorry. Ignore these guys. I want to know why trash heap is a location I can find. They're not ignoring me. They're coming for me. Oh, shoot. Guys, come on. Couldn't you just, like, stay in the water doing whatever creepy, weird thing you were doing in the water? We are going to run out of energy. Oh, that is not good. No, that's actually very accurate. Thank you. I don't belong here. And judging by your aesthetics, I don't think nature intended for you to belong here either, but that's perfectly fine. Okay. Can someone say small gene pool? Hello, sir. How are you? I've discovered your trash heap. Did I want to discover your trash heap? Oh, gosh. Okay, yeah, sure. Nice. An open safe. That's perfect. Brilliant. Good trash heap, I guess. And Tripper's shack. Okay. So, see, this is the thing, like, this has done, like, a lot of tiny little locations, which is nice. So that's always, like, it's not just making me walk, it's got all these sort of, like, ooh, what's this? Ooh, what? Oh, there's Milox around, aren't there? Oh, gosh. Oh, well, please don't attack me, crab guys. Though, much less scary now. I remember being much, much more scared of them at the start. Okay. Oh no. Hi. What is this? Oh gosh. We barely escaped that. There are bear traps around, everybody. Well, that's perfectly fine. I can deal with it. Oh. Is that... Ha! Ha! No! Oh. Yes, he's still in the bear trap. Oh no. Okay. I think I found their homestead. And now I guess, like, this is kind of more me invading their territory, so I do feel a little bit like I'm the baddie here. Tab. Do you know what I mean? Like, if they're just attacking me in the wilderness, then that's kind of a free-for-all, I get it. But if I'm intentionally coming to their house to do a spot of murdering, then I kind of feel like I understand why they're being defensive. I worked with my friend on armor in 3 different servers for 2 days. We thought, oh, what a big story. We went into the mountains. Some troll one-shot at the house I was hiding and killed my friend. And I said, like, I thought we dropped... Oh, wow. So you guys, like, went hardcore into getting everything ready, and then you guys just got dropped. That is nuts. Yeah. I would have tilt raged. I would have been like, I'm out. I am just completely out. Oh, wow. Oh, gosh. Sir, can you... Oh, my God. No. Tab. Okay. Do you know how, like, 30 seconds ago I was saying I feel kind of bad about this? I don't feel bad about this at all now. They've just drained me of so many resources because they refuse to die. And this is clearly their fault. Sir, where are you? There you... you're not the one I wanted, but... Oh, I think... There we are. Okay. You can go down. I take it back. I take it right back. And I think I've managed to get a drug addiction, so now I'm moving slower as well. That's not good. That is very much not good. No, Jeff! Oh gosh, I think our drug addiction's kicked in and so we're being punished. Who knew being addicted to substances would be a bad thing? No! Let me just check our stats effect. Cause... jet withdrawal. Yeah, we're getting a jet withdrawal. That's gonna be a bit of an issue. Okay. In our weapons, do you think we have anything that might be a little bit more effective against them? Like, because I'm managing to get through me so fast, and usually this rifle is spot on for murdering people, but the creeper seems to be only in underwear. I like that. Aren't most creepers? I guess they kind of they're just sort of living out here by themselves. No, here I am not. Okay. See, I've got a good chance to headshot them. They take so much damage. That's the thing that I'm surprised about, is just how much damage these guys... Oh my gosh. See, I'm trying to tab into my pit boy there, and it's just not letting me tab into it. That's aggressively annoying. Okay, well, look, honestly, I think it's time to do some more of these because we just need them. This is not going to end well, but that's fine. I just need to murder all of this tiny little family. Tab. Stim. Can you imagine, like, I'm just shooting, injecting myself, injecting myself. That's all that this character is doing now. No. Oh my gosh. They're just coming from the woodwork. Maybe, you know what actually might be smarter? If I maybe start to try and fight a bit farther away, because surely my weapon has more accuracy than their weapon does. In theory. Come on. Reload, and stim up again. We are not going to have any stim packs by the end of this. Okay, yes, I think that's working. I think if I get a bit further away from them and I miss all my shots because I accidentally clicked the one that had 25% to hit, I think then we definitely have a chance of maybe not winning this fight, but we can do it with a kind of confidence, so that would be absolutely perfect. Okay, everybody, no, you're coming. Oh, that's fine. You can come as close as you want. You just gotta let pipe. That fills me with exactly 0 dread. I'm gonna be killed by this lead pipe guy now, aren't I? No, excellent. Okay. And what about you? That's a 42. That's good enough for me. Well, no, apparently not. I really like that tree. Your left arm is crippled. Oh gosh. Okay, let's just hide behind this tree branch. Nope. What a wonderful chance to hit I have there. Let's go into tab. And let's hit that back up. Oh gosh, I think the cowardly way of running and fleeing is actually worked in our favor. When hasn't it worked in our favor? Always run from your problems, everybody, until you can turn around and shoot them. That's the moral of the story, honestly. And you know what? We're going to actually do a hard save there out of total fear of this game crashing and making us fight the hillbillies again, who I now have exactly 0 remorse for. Oh gosh, into the house. Uh-oh. I hear very heavy footsteps and I'm not moving. And I don't want to move because they could hear it and there are skeletons in their kitchen. All of this just screams bad idea. Let's go forward. Oh! Charming! His eye fell out. But this is not nearly as bad as I thought it was. Those footsteps sounded so heavy. I thought we were going to totally be like some sort of mutated brawler thing. But, no, that was just, that was actually way, way easier than I thought it was going to be. Nice. Would you like to rearm the bear trap? Yeah, let's not rearm the bear trap. I don't feel like we need to do that. That's not creepy, everyone. That is just some dolls stuck on a stick. Typical things you find. Okay. And, oh, they've got cabinet. You know what? They're dead. They won't know I'm making a mess in their house. It's perfectly fine. They've got, yeah, well, you know what? Grenades for no! Oh, no! Why? Why? Damn it! So let's just heal ourselves up there. Oh gosh. Okay. At least I got their food, so I can eat all their food now. And let's take the moonshine. Okay. I was trying to pick up the grenades, but they just sort of exploded in my face. And where were we going now that I've done all of that? A spoonful of whiskey. So 6 fission batteries, 3 bags of yeast, bring back a rancid ponga fruit or 20 wild ponga fruit. Okay, cool. So we are doing that. So excellent. And we've got the spirits. Hey, Sophie, how's it going? Call you a Mungo. It's no problem at all, Sophie. We've just started the DLC for the lookout, the Point Lookout, and we've run into hillbillies and we have run into terrible reavers, and we've very gallantly just won against the hillbillies. And don't ask everyone in chat, but believe me 100%, it was no problem. Jeff was like so slick and smooth, like you would have watched it and you would have been like, wow, that's such good killing. There was no awkwardness or exploding with grenades or deaths or anything. It was totally tops. And you can read that as the truth of, I died a lot and stupidly. So we're almost there. Okay. Let's keep going. But how are you going, Sophie? Having a good day? It felt relaxing until I got into the swamp area. Barry cough, like, we watched that. Hi, I don't like these guys. Though I say that, and the thing is they haven't actually caused me any real issue. Why did I say that? Why do I speak words? I just should not say anything about games. It's like summoning death. No, please don't touch me. I don't want to be touched. No, sir, I'm repelling your advances. No means no. Oh my gosh, okay. No, look, sorry. I know okay, well, to be fair, I did just kill your friend, so you're probably a bit more enraged. Oh gosh, die please, thank you. Are you, no? Okay, you're not going to die. Oh, wait, no, go attack. Oh, I need one of those. Attack the Reaver, attack the Reaver. Attack one another. Oh no. I think oh no. Okay, they're shooting things at me. But you have the fruit I need. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. I meant to do the... Oh no, oh no, oh no. I saw when we went to the Pip-Boy. So I think a zombie herd is coming. Whoever did the voices for these probably had a ball doing just the screaming and everything. The Pint-Sized Slashers helmet. Where is the Pint-Sized Slashers helmet? I do have the We Are the People hat, Sophie. Shoot the Reaver's legs. Shoot the Reaver's legs. Okay. Hang on. 95. Okay. Oh, because that's so. Oh my gosh, big brain Sophie, of course. If I take out the legs, Sophie, then they can't keep chasing me, and that's the problem. Is they keep catching up to me when they're chasing me. My God, every time you come in, you're just like, I have the solution to your problem. Here is the logic, and I'm like, oh, yay. Okay. Also, they apparently are very weak if you shoot them in the leg. Huh. Because I've been shooting them in the chest and they've not been going down. Oh no, I think that's my drug addiction doing things. Which drug just wore off? I just want to get that up in case. That's a concern. Because I didn't think I was going to get addicted this early on, but... Oh my gosh, please die, sir. Or like, at least allow me to critical on your leg. Oh gosh, oh gosh. Believe it or not, we started with like 80 things of these stim packs. No problem, Sobi. Let's take that out and let's just flee a little bit more. Flee a little bit more. And hey, you don't need legs, right? Legs are... Could you, sir? I would really be utterly charmed if you would just cark it, you know? Just deceased. He just doesn't seem to want to listen to my reasoning. I'm hitting the heck out of his legs, but they're not crippling or getting critical strikes or anything. I was hoping by now. No, tap. Oh my gosh. That was legitimately 1 point away then. I don't know if I can keep doing this DLC with these fights. Like, I'm just having to stim pack the heck out of this. I need some better weaponry, but I don't know which one. Because everything I'm using just doesn't seem to have any effect against the dang things. Because like, oh my gosh, okay. Let's just keep fleeing, and let's do some more stim packs. Flee and run. Oh no, I don't want to hit the head. I want, oh, shoot. I want to hit, yes, the leg. How many bullets have I put into this gosh dang left leg now? Like, this thing should be pretty much just bone. I guess it is, looking at it physically. Die! Oh my gosh, this gun is the worst for reloading. Thank God that died. Okay. And we'll exit that. Okay, quick save. Seriously, I thought like I didn't think the enemies were going to be this difficult here, but they are without a doubt some of the hardest ones to get down. Like even our because our the Deathclaw Gauntlet, does anyone know if that counts as unarmed? Since it's not an actual bullet, because I'm wondering if maybe I should just start punching people because we have so much in unarmed skill. Because my bullets are not being that effective to BH, like, and I'm not really getting the distance to benefit from it. So I'm just wondering if I should just start punching things. I can hear something that sounds like a bleating animal, so that's interesting. Okay, so we're getting close to our point, and we need to get 20 of these fruits, or one like specific kind of fruit, these pungas for that woman. But that doesn't seem too difficult. Okay. Extremely hard fight, gets a bottle cap out. I know, Sphinx. My reward ratio is just not fantastic, is it? You cannot proceed in that direction. Oh! Oh gosh, I think that's the first time I've come across an invisible barrier. Huh. Interesting. So let's head down this way then. Here, you know how you've used, like, you use 20 stim packs? Here is one bottle cap for all of that. Oh gosh. Hey Mild Side, how's it going? I almost did my ID side again. That's Mild Side. Oh gosh, and there's bugs. Of course there's bugs. And there's my drugs. Find the slashes helmet, you go to the motel. There's another room at the hang it. You'll find a dead Chinese spy who doesn't done the mission. You'll have to do it. Oh, is that back in the pit or isn't that in this one? Oh, stim packs, yes. Oh, thank goodness gracious. Oh my gosh, I have needed that so badly. And more food. Yes. Okay, let's go into the bog entrance. Literally, the day has not had a chance to go bad, has it, Mild? Excellent. So it's Point Lookout. Excellent, thank you so much. Okay, so that is here. So I will look into that, Sobi. Okay. And let's head down. I don't think I missed anything there. I'm sure this wonderful... I actually like, again, the graphics are slightly updated here. I like this cave. Just, it's funny because it's just so small. It's actually like really feeling enclosed. Good, everything is radiated. Actually, you know what? Why I've said that, we should probably check how our rads are going because they're possibly getting up there. Yeah, they are definitely getting up there. Let's get those away. Not as bad as in the pit. Like that fight was definitely terrifying. Oh gosh. Motel is somewhere near the boat you came in from. Oh, excellent. Thank you, Sophie. I will definitely investigate that since I'm obviously here. It would make sense to do it. So now that we're in the bog, what on earth is our actual quest here? So it's just collect... No. Collect seeds from the giant punga plant. Okay. And this is meant to... Oh, the crab people. The crab people here. Oh, my love. You know what? The death ball works against them, so that's swell. Oh, and I can eat them. They have food that I can eat. Let's take their body parts. Excellent. Because I can't eat the dang zombie people. The Reavers and that. They don't count as humans, so I can't consume from them. So they're not free health packs, which is a total bummer. But also good, because we don't want to go evil, because we'll lose forks. So the Point Lookout's like the pit where I can just travel back and forth whenever I want. That's good to know. Is it just Anchorage then that is locked, basically? And I guess like Anchorage would make sense because you can't keep anything from the Anchorage because you're in the VR, obviously. So that would make sense. Oh gosh, so there's two coming at once. Let's take on this old chap first. The good thing is they're just such big... What a fascinating fight angle the game chose there. Oh gosh. What was that noise? What is that noise? You guys can hear that as well, right? That weird whoosh. Oh. No! What are you? Why? No, I remember you. You're the horrible king thing. Oh no. This thing's just got upgraded to worse. Oh, those fruits give me health as well. I didn't know that. Shoot. Okay. I now know what that thing is that's chasing us. And that's one of their kings. It was he making the whooshing noise. Sir, come here, Swamp Lurk. Oh, he's not one of the kings. He's just a weird crab man that hits super duper hard. Okay, maybe the gun would work against him because I am far away and he needs to get close. I hope this works. That was a critical strike. No, you stay back. Stay back. Okay, so against the crabs, use gun. Against the other guys, use claw. I guess is the way we're going to be doing it. Let my fingers rest for a bit. Alright, not a problem at all. Okay. Thank you. Your help is always appreciated. Anyone's help is always appreciated. And we'll take that. Okie question I have is why are there all these dolls everywhere? Like, there just seems to be all of the same dolls. Like, there was a bunch impaled on a stick. There's one just hanging creepy. Oh, gosh, okay. Children, like, a girl's doll is one of those things that if you see it by yourself, it's like just that hallmark of horror films that you instantly get up. Like, it's like, I don't like this. Actually, funnily enough, on my, my running route I do each morning, like, some child has put this weird clay statue thing, and it's clearly this innocent thing that a child's done, but it's just on this weird pole by itself in the middle of nowhere, and it just is so creepy when you run past it, because you're like, why? Why is it here? It's that terrifying artwork that children do, where they're not meant to make it scary, but they don't have the talent to not make something that's absolutely horrifying when you're staring at it alone in the dark at 4 a.m. on a run. You know, that kind of a thing. Oh gosh, let's grab all of that. And I don't know why I grabbed... Oh, actually, no, the brass knuckles was a good choice. I think Bethesda took inspiration from the island of the dolls from a swamp in Mexico, I believe. I'm sorry, there's a swamp in Mexico called Island of the Dolls, and I'm going to hazard a horrified guess that it is an island where there's a bunch of dolls just hanging around things. Because that's like this is what their island is. I'm gonna disarm the bear trap. Because that would be awful. That's kind of like the that honestly is reminding me of the Suicide Forest in Japan. Which is also a horrifying thing to do. Can you imagine if you came across an island just filled with dolls hung up on things and you had no context for it whatsoever? Like, I would book it. Horror movie. Again, horror movie rules. If I were to ever come across this, I would just turn around. You can go and look at it on the street view. Okay, I know what I'm doing after stream. Generating information for nightmares. Oh my gosh. But yeah, so obviously, actually, Barry and Canadian, because you both said that you would go down into the cellar if somebody was like, oh hey, I've got my mannequin collection downstairs. If you were to come across this path with the dolls hanging up there, would you proceed forward, or would you guys like do an about face? Or anyone else as well who is keen to answer the question about the dolls and that. It's just that you two were showing bravery with going into the cellar with the mannequin collection. I wonder if the dolls would hold up as well. That place looks terrifying. Apparently they put up a ward away the evil spirits. So the dolls ward away the evil spirits. Do you mean like they trap the evil spirits within them? Because they honestly look like something that would summon evil spirits. Pork and beans, and we'll just eat all of that. The dolls had a backstory to it. Okay. Oh gosh. Would you guys go and physically visit the island of the dolls if you had the chance? I would not. I have slightly too much superstition to put myself in that position. I would be like, no, you know what? You can visit the evil island of dolls. I will stay right here. And I just want the local... Oh. Okay, well, we're getting there. We are slowly getting there, everyone. You would visit, but with people. Dolls equal nope out. It's different if you have no reason to go there. Okay, so I think... Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, my gosh. How many more of these guys are there going to be? You know what? They're not as bad as the Reavers. That's the... Oh, he's got crab friends. He's got crab friends. Why did somebody give you crabs? No. Please. Oh, there's more. They're multiplying. Okay, down. Please die. I would enjoy it very much. Myla Hunter. Oh, God. So you're a slightly stronger version of the ones that I've been hacking and slashing at. Of course you are. Why wouldn't you be? Every time I'm starting to get confident in the thing, the game's like, oh yeah, but what about this enemy? And my gun either just broke or I ran out of fuel. So that's not good either way. Let's do some more stim packs and let's look at our other weapons. Yes, so it broke. We used it so hard and so much, we actually broke it. I'm going to guess the flamer isn't going to work well on aquatic animals. So shotgun it is, everybody. Low HT. Of course. So could you back up a little bit? Your pincers are awfully big and you're very close and that terrifies me very much. No, thank you. Thank you. How about you stop chasing me? Because I asked politely. Manners are a dying thing, so you know, reward me by dying and stop chasing me? No? Okay. I am shooting you in the chest, so I guess you do have a good point. Broken weapon. I know. People who might be you would visit with people who might be ghosts. Oh my gosh, that would... Can I just say, that happens so much in anime. Like, they'll have, like, a ghost episode, and whenever there's, like, a ghost forest, you always know that one character is going to be introduced that is going to be a ghost. And then all of the anime people are going to be like, oh no, it was a ghost. And I'm like, it was an anime trope. Okay. I don't want to eat the fruit if I don't have to, but I probably should start doing it. So I wonder how long the shotgun's going to last before our old faithful dies on us there. Onwards we go. Okie dokie. So, where on earth is... This is the thing I'm terrified about, is this fruit thing. We've not even gotten to the giant terrifying monster thing yet. So I'm like, what on earth are we going to be fighting? Because... And will I have any weaponry left to fight with? Is it just going to be trying to fist this giant plant with my punching actions? Okay. And off we go. Here is another crab, friends. Hi, everybody. I'm exterminating your species. Like the typical explorer does. Comes to a new land and eradicates everything there that they don't understand. And you're going to chase me. Oh, no. Hi, welcome back. How are you? I'm super swell. And I will be better once I can consume your flesh to heal myself. Okay. I really hope Jeff wasn't a vegetarian, because she has changed her tune if she was a vegetarian in the vault. Do you know what I mean? It's going to... When I get the fruit, it's going to be trippy. Oh, okay. I like trippy. Especially if it means I don't have to use any ammo. That will be interesting. Okay. so we'll take this. And more crab people. Excellent. Excellent, excellent, excellent. And that one is spitting at me more accurately than the others. At least they're dying. Oh, I hate that noise that he makes. That just noise. And, sir. Thank you. No. Oh my gosh, he's got... No, 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 no. Let me jump backwards. So my understanding is when I do play Oblivion, I will actually be rewarded for all my jumping because it upskills you, doesn't it? As you like do stuff like jumping, your jump skill will go up. I don't know exactly if jump is a very powerful thing to have in Oblivion. Like, oh wow, that person can jump 50, you know, meters up in the air. How amazing. I'm just going to start eating the fruit, to be honest. Irradiation be damned. That woman can just, you know, she can go without for now. Oh gosh. Okay, onwards we go. Farther into the swamplands as everything irradiated eats us bit by bit. We shall be driven madness with it. Do you know what actually would have been a really cool feature? Is if, in Fallout, if you stayed irradiated for long enough, you turned into a ghoul yourself. I don't think that's a feature, is it right? But that would be kind of neat if, like, you just went... Like, you got the negatives from the rads, but if you, like, left it unchecked for so long, it physically altered your body so that you ended up just becoming, a ghoul. And then it could be, like, kind of a trade-off. Like, you're a ghoul, so you're, like, rad resistant, but, like, everyone... Your charisma goes down or something like that. So you end up having, like, sort of a trade-off as your skill level. Are you the giant tree that I've been looking for? Because I'm just eating your babies now. Okay, because I just need to collect all of this. 'Cause 1, free health packs, and 2, that woman did want, like, 20 of them. Or, like, 1 really rancid one. Okay, so we'll just grab all of that. All of here. And just because I think that that's the big tree we are looking for, it'd be a bit weird if it wasn't. I'm just going to hit a save. You are over encumbered? What? How did I... by 1 fruit. Oh, that's fine. Oh, wow, we had a heap of them. Cool. Alright. Is this not the... Is this not where we want to be? Let's have a look at that map. No, it is. Sphinx, shoot them in the face. They have the armor on the chest, I think. Oh, the crab people. No, you totally are right, Sphinx. Their chests are much harder to get through, but their face is like such a small percentage to hit is my only issue with them. There's going to be a Fortune New Vegas where you could have chosen a ghoul or super mutant but it was cut. Oh, that would have been really neat. So how do I act? Oh, here we go. Oh, what a good view we had of Jeff's ass just then. Like, the camera just panned straight up into it. Good view, good view. Was that all I needed to do? Did my quest update? Return to the cathedral. Okie dokie. Well, this is fine. It's not going to get hot. This is less fine. Hello, Bobblehead. Are you actually a thing I can pick? Oh, you found a Schmaltz Tech limited edition bobblehead. The inscription on the base reads, "Tis tis walked right into another trap. Exactly how stupid are you?" Oh, good. This is not. That's not an actual bobblehead, is it? Oh, good. There's more. Interesting. That's neat. I wasn't... Honestly, when you said it was going to be trippy, this was the last thing I was expecting to actually find. The inscription on the base reads, "This is one situation you're not going to be able to fight your way out of." Oh no. See, this is what I've been liking so much about Fallout, is the fact that it does keep surprising me. Just with the plots and the twists and what it does. Like, it has tropes, but it adds extra things to it. Oh good, and things are getting fuzzy. The inscription reads, "Keep it up, you're almost there. Wherever there may be, probably nowhere." Okay. Yes. This is fine. This thing is soaring through the earth. I'm not confused by it at all. Exploding Nuka-Cola bottles, not good. Let's stick away from them. I can hear them making tiny little noises, and it's utterly terrifying. How is this managing to terrify me? This should not be having me scared like it is now. I can just hear things. Hi. Isn't it funny how everything you get close to ends up leaving? Oh. Ouch. Bit of a cut there, little bobblehead. Okay, let's... Are you real or not? I honestly don't know. Okay, maybe real. Well, I'll just... Oh my goodness gracious. What on earth is happening? We are now a tree, everybody. So this is nice. This is not chaotic. We're somehow upside down. This doesn't look right. Not right at all. You could say that again. Oh my gosh. Very big bobbleheads. Like, initially when I saw it, I thought maybe I had... It's a needle and it's threading the way. Okay. As long as I can pass, I'm not going to be... I bet if I walk onto that needle, it's going to shish kebab me, isn't it? Please don't. Oh, goody. Another one. It's having a little birthday party with a skeleton and a teddy bear on a torture rack thing. Black. If my kind looked like that, I'd abandon it too. Oh, if my kid looked like that, I'd abandon it too. Fair. Oh, there's a float. Oh, no. So I know I've said this before. I absolutely hate water levels and absolutely am terrified when you get things like floating corpses, and I am so wildly uncomfortable right now. All of this is something that no, sorry. Floating corpse, and there's a giant bomb. Nah, I will take the bomb. I will literally take death. Oh goodness, stranger. Dead mother, life in post-nuclear wasteland and not a friend in it. You aren't, sorry. Yeah, you aren't exactly blessed. Right, yeah, this thing is dropping a lot of truth bombs.
No, don't try and get up yet. You'll only hurt yourself.
Okay. Right. So that was the cave trip. Yeah, that was extremely trippy. That was, I wasn't expecting it to end with a bomb exploding. Could you die, sir? Thank you. And you as well, you're just shooting. There you go. And now you don't have to be alone. Now you can join the rest of your swarm in death. Isn't that lovely? Bloatfly meat. Oh, good. And I can also eat your corpses. Utterly-tastic. Oh my. Nice. So that was a wild trip that I was not expecting. And I guess we can actually quick travel, can't we? Excellent. Good. We can actually fast travel. When we got stuck in the pit and it just wasn't us letting us fast travel, that was utter hell.
You are welcome to our tribe.
Oh, good. Do I want to be? I mean, at least they're letting me keep the
Truly,
equipment.
the Mother Punga has bestowed her wisdom upon you, and your
Wisdom?
mind has been expanded.
Did it work? Is the ritual complete?
For a time, we feared your mind had journeyed too far from your body, and you had departed our world. But you returned to us again, at long last. Yea, though your body will bear the scars of the ritual, your soul shall be forever strengthened by the experience.
Why, thank
You're now
you.
welcome in our cathedral. Enter, enlightened sister.
The Punga power perk has been added. You now receive better effects from eating Punga fruit. So that's like only useful as long as I'm in this area of the DLC. So what does this tribe believe in?
We espouse the expansion of the perfect mind and the rejection of the corrupt physical. The material world is destroyed and imperfect. We seek to release our minds from their tainted cages so as to find a better world.
So these tribal people were just normal people who have come here and they're like, yeah, let's not use our modern clothes. Let's like strip off and just dress like tribal people. This feels a bit like cultural appropriation on their part. Who leads this tribe?
That would be Jackson, a man of great wisdom.
Like, this just feels like a bunch
He
of
has
millennials
withdrawn
went
to
to
his cavern of communion.
a jungle somewhere, and
The
we're like,
better to
we're
contemplate
tribal
the
people
unknowable.
now. Like you know,
Only
from like
the
a first world
righteous
country.
are
Like,
trusted to know where this nexus of understanding lies. And alas, I am not so blessed.
why did you attack the
Our
mansion?
most enlightened one divined that the fates themselves did decree the mansion must be burnt to the ground.
What? Why? So where can I find Jackson?
Alas, only the worthy may enter his nexus of meditation. He has not seen fit to enlighten me.
Oh, okay, so I need to get enlightened. I have to go now.
Be well.
Okay, and we've leveled up again. Interesting. So we'll put barter up to 50, just because I definitely need more of that. We're out of energy weapons. That's the unfortunate thing. Otherwise, I would put stuff into there. Unarmed is 86. I see I'm starting to run into... I don't know what to put my skills in anymore. Let's do medicine more because that gives us more with our Radax, Radaway, and our stim. You know what? Screw it. Everything into that. I need stims too much. And does any of... Did we have any scoundrel? Take the scoundrel perk and you can use your wily charms to influence people. That's okay. I just wonder if maybe there's another one that's sort of to do with health, because I think we may have taken them all. Unfortunately, chem resistant perk means you're 50% less likely to develop an addiction. You know what? Screw it. I'm doing drugs too often these days. Done. Done, 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 done. Okay, and so this is our new group of people, everyone. We've made new friends.
You are welcome. I am Croatoa. I am not so new.
Okay, good job. Where can I find Jackson?
Not here.
What does this tribe do?
We dream of a better world, not falling apart like ours. And when we find a dream that makes us forget this world, we dream that we do not have to wake up.
I'm not sure if that's the best philosophy to have in life. I have to go now.
Blessings to you on your journey.
So I guess I'm going to quickly check our quests, but it seems like hearing voices. Find the location of the tribal leader. Right, and none of these people know where he is. Hi.
Rest
Oh.
at peace.
They literally just called this one tribal. Like, not talk to a tribal, it's just talk to tribal. Let's go into the cathedral. I'm sure, like, he's some... Okay, so is this, like, their version of a weed factory? Refined punga fruit added. Can I just take this? Do you guys not mind me taking your product? This is fine. So I think I've just become over encumbered again. Items. Yes, I have. So let's eat some refined fruit. Okay. Hello. Everyone's just... What is happening? Yeah, I think it's a weed factory, right? Like, that one's just tripping out.
Something troubles you?
You took all the punga fruits as well? Nice. I've already talked to you. Bye, go away, sir. Do you talk to Woodrose?
Another new member? What, are we offering a special? Punga may have offered you wisdom, but it looks like it's still going to be a while before you really learn to accept it.
What?
Until then, you answer to me. I'm Woodrose, the tribe mother.
Hey, Nick, how's it going? Where can I find Jackson?
Not so fast, Grub.
Wow, she's...
You haven't earned the right to go to the Transcended Master's retreat.
I liked it better when she was just tripping out in a corner. Why did you attack the mansion?
Jackson said he saw its destruction in a vision. There were some concerns, but when the leader says it's a mandate from beyond, you don't ask why.
So this is basically a cult. My question to everyone is, do you think you would make a good cult member or a bad cult member if you accidentally fell into a cult or on purposely joined a cult? Like, you can obviously join it on purpose if you want. Not a problem, Nick, at all, but yeah, things casually came up at 2 and 3 a.m. I hope nothing bad came up at that time. I have to go now.
Blessings to you on your journey.
So I've got to, okay, how do I, you're just tribal. You know what, I bet she's meant to give me a mission or something, isn't she? Can you stop dancing? No?
Please wait until my meditations are complete.
These are your meditations? Hi.
Yes, my oh-so-wayward child.
Horrible. So you reckon you'd be a good cult leader? Why do you think you'd be a good cult leader? I don't think I'd be a good cult leader, but I think I'd make an amazing cult-like member. Who leads this tribe? Why do you owe so much crap? I thought she was going to give us, like, a mission, but maybe I just need to ask a
you
little
are
bit more.
wet behind the ears. Jackson leads us, and don't you forget, when he talks, you listen up and catch every word.
Okay.
Not that you'll be hearing much for now. He's off meditating.
Is he? This isn't a case of like the cult leader is actually dead and like she's pretending or something, right?
I'm
like he's
Den
still
Mother.
alive.
I keep us
but no
safe
one's seen him in years.
and make sure everyone remembers to eat and sleep. It's more work than you might think. A lot of our members have transcended conscious thought. Someone's got to take care of them.
Well, so if it's a cult and you're the cult leader, wouldn't the cult be about whatever you wanted it to be about? But I like that because you would encourage and support your members in the cult. Why do you wear so much
Are you
hunger?
kidding? Why wouldn't we? As much as we want to reject earthly desires, we still need to eat, right?
Of course
It
you do.
grows fast, fills you up, and you can make a lot of things with it. Anything it doesn't provide, we can get by trading it to outsiders.
It does
That
sound like edible
shifty
weed.
Bastard
Like, if you could
Tobar's
subsist off weed
always
alone.
looking to buy more from us.
All right, that's all of it. So I still just need to find where this, like, cause oh Nadine,
Looks
oh
like
Nadine!
another newbie in the
Oh,
tribe.
you.
And still able to string together whole sentences. Ain't you the lucky one?
I honestly forgot you existed. I've been fighting hillbillies this whole time. How are you? Your mother's like worried, and this is like the only reason I'm here, I guess. What do you mean lucky?
You still remember your name? Math? How's your memory? When I came back, there were bits in my memory where all I could recall was a white light and a jumble of voices. Crazy, huh? But you're not drooling, so you're doing okay.
Oh gosh, what happens to
The
everybody
rest
else?
weren't so lucky when they got their heads cut open.
Wait, my head actually got cut open? Head cut open? What are you talking
You
about?
sure you're feeling okay in there? You might want to check your head for a scar. We all get 'em after going to that bog.
Oh my gosh,
You
have they
know,
brainwashed
the
me?
last part of the ritual. After you pass out, they get a guy to bring you back, cut open your skull, and free your mind.
Oh
As
no.
in, he rips out a bit of your brain. It's supposed to be the part that holds you back, but that doesn't always work out so good.
Oh gosh.
Anyway, you look like a lively one, so welcome to the tribe. My name's Nadine.
Wow, so it's like, is it like they're doing lobotomies on people? Like frontal lobotomies? Hey Adam, how's it going? Not a problem. We, apparently just got our skull opened. And our brain lobotomized. So that's an exciting turn of events. Go in third person and look at Jeff's head. Oh my gosh. Okay, I will after this. When I play as someone who is rude, I quick save, shoot them, kill everything that's trying to help and load the last... Sphinx, I know exactly what you mean. In the last stream, I got so fed up with a woman, I actually did just deathclaw her to death and did exactly that. Because I was like, no, I need one reality where you die by my hand, and in the next reality, you can come back. Oh gosh. How have you been going, Adam? Good, I hope. Where can I find Jackson? Can you
Off
tell
at his
me,
magical
please?
thinking cave, I guess. We're not allowed to know where it is.
Oh, really?
He says we're not enlightened enough to understand.
Can I be the magical thinking?
I swear that sort of stuff pisses me off so much. I thought joining would be all drugs and magic, but it's just the same crap as everywhere else. Guess that's why I trailed Jackson to his stupid mystery cave.
Wow, Nadine is like obviously an issue person to have in your life, but if she's your friend, then that's great. I need to know where he's at.
Sure, fine. Why not? I'm planning on ditching this place anyway. If you're about to cause trouble with Jackson, all the more reason. His cave's under the cathedral, but it's hard to find. Use this key to get in through a wrecked ship down at the sea cliffs to the east. When you find that old idiot, tell him thanks for all the punk I could steal.
I love Nadine. She's great. Oh my gosh, Adam, do you get lobotomized in Fallout New Vegas as well? Like, this is just a carrying thing they did. Oh my. Oh gosh, okay. Can you get rid of my scar? Hang on. Before we do that, let's actually have a look at ourselves. So you said third person. I've never actually been able to look at Jeff's head. Hang on, maybe if I get myself naked. One moment.
Escape.
Oh, no, my hair! Oh no, I've been shaved! Oh no! Oh wow, that's disappointing. Now everyone's going to die. How very upsetting. Right, off we go to some murder people. That's upsetting.
We having
Oh
fun
my
yet?
gosh. Can you get rid of my scar?
You're a lucky one, and it probably didn't do any permanent damage. Scar will heal up on its own, and you'll
I
be
will
good
get
as
my
new.
hair back? Okay.
Of course, you'll still be missing a chunk of brain, but it looks like you didn't need that bit anyway.
Thank you,
Now,
I guess.
hold still, and I'll see if I can help you look like your old
Oh,
self.
so she's just going to give me my hair back now. Who cut my head
Yeah,
open?
it's
Because
all a
I
little
want to say
fuzzy
hi
for
to them.
me, but I've got a hunch. I'm gonna go do some snooping, see what I can figure out. Meet me by the riverboat in a day or so, and maybe I'll have something for you.
Nadine, your mother asked me to find you. Oh yeah, the
Look,
note.
it's not that I don't want to go home or anything. I mean, I love my ma, even if she does make me want to claw my eyes out sometimes. It's just, I came out here to find a fortune, to make my mark, to be able to bring something with me
By
when I
joining-
do come back.
Wait,
If you see my mom again, let her know I'll be coming back eventually, just not quite yet.
Nadine, I want to make my mark, make something of myself. So I joined this cult to have, you know, crazy drug parties. Yeah, not the best plan there, my dear. Not the best plan at all. I have to go now.
Yeah, enough gabbing. Let's move.
I do like Nadine. She is a very, very interesting character. Let's do a quick save so I don't have to talk to everybody again in case something happens. Okay, off we go. There's gonna be a big plot twist later on.
Yeah.
Some go. I've never actually played the Metal Gear Solid series. I've heard from everyone that they're meant to be quite good, but they're meant to be quite sneak focused, aren't they? Like you're meant to be able to sneak in them. Local or world map. So we want to go all the way down here. Oh, for the okay, so hang on a sec. So there's that. Return to Desmond with the information. So I can return to there, or I can try find the cave. So death from above. 1 to 3 are the best. Oh my gosh. As a unique. Oh, so go to the side and kill someone who's farming for a unique thing. So if I wanted to, then assumably I could just take out all of this tribe. Metal Gear Solid has some awesome story. Okay. Interesting. Because yeah, I've heard a lot of people talk about it. So it's one of those games that I'm kind of like, because are the early ones like just on console?
Yes.
Is this Crowish the one that you wanted me to get? Plan Party's unbearable. Hang on. So let me just hit the quick save. I like how I quick save as he's dying. Is this the one that you wanted me to murder, Sovi, to get the item on? Oh, and right side. I really should read what you're saying. Like all of the words.
Here.
Well, shoot.
I've been hit.
You have been hit. Is this going to affect me when I want to talk to the cult leader? Like, should I reload this, this particular save? So many cutscenes. Okay. Sneak attack that guy. Oh. Hang on, that was quick. Wait, is that the one? Don't shoot. You go to the right, dude, but reload back. Okay, hang on. So that's how quick. So yes, do that. So you're saying don't shoot him. Hang on. With our weapons. Because we can use our fists. So it's not that one. We wanted to go to the right-hand side. Go to... Oh, I got the right dude, but we reload back. So, hang on. What was the weapon that you want me to take from him? You should definitely try Metal Gear Solid 3. It's a good standalone, amazing story. Okay, so like, I wouldn't need to try the other two. I could just do number 3. I'll definitely put it on my list, Adam, because it's like, especially like the whole thing is like I want to do first playthroughs of games that I've never done, and that's one of the ones that do like Metal Gear keeps coming up as a series that people talk about.
Blessing.
So you guys want me to sneak attack this guy? Hang on. Oh, I see. Oh, you mean... Right, is this the fruit that you wanted me to take? I've been detected.
Put that back, thief.
If I don't, will you attack me? No? Okay. I am confused. He did not seem to have something. His weapon...
At peace.
It wasn't offering me the weapon there, Sovi. Hang on. Like, obviously I wasn't exactly sneaking, so... If I come up behind him... And I... Person's already caught you. Oh, for goodness sake. Hang on. Let's do one more load where he won't catch me. Since we're right where he is anyway. Because, yeah, it's... Oh, hang on. Yeah, it's only giving me his fruit as the option. So... I do have to kill him. If I kill him, Sovi, will that affect the cult thing at all? Like, will it mean that I can't do, the fertilizer shovel? Is that the unique thing? I'll take that then. Okay, well, I have his shovel now. And he can have For some reason I have 3 beers, so he can have that. Kill him and holster fists. Oh, so if I sneak, that's what you guys are getting at. Okay, 1 more load. Oh my goodness gracious. Okay, so let's go through that. Let's describe this. Typically, I wouldn't normally do it so many times, but if it's the unique weapon that he specifically has, then I will. So my thinking is, though, that possibly that these people will see. So obviously, Adam, you're a big fan of it. Is anyone else in chat a fan of the Metal Gear Solid series at all? Hi, could you turn around, sir? Don't detect me. Don't detect me. Am I undetected? No. The only problem is my sneak is like super duper low. Hidden. I'm hidden? Okay. Hidden? Oh my gosh. Lady, could you please?
Go past the flesh.
Go past the flesh. You play damage. Okay, cool. So a few people have. I don't know. Like now they're both there, guys. But you know what I might do? I'll come back another time and I'll try, like, I'll do it on my off time. And I'll sneak attack the guy and get the weapon. But yeah, because it looks like I'm going to take a while to have to try and actually get that from him if I stick there. So I will definitely come back to it. Out of curiosity, that's broken, which just makes me super duper sad. Out of curiosity, do you remember where on the, where the cult leader is exactly? Because she did say to meet her, but I'll jump down here. Yes, okay. Because maybe I need to talk to him first and then he'll activate it. Now, this is a chap that I'm much more willing, like, I definitely want to, once this mission is done with him, he is going down. Because he is just so arrogant. Hi sir, I'm back. How are you? Oh, you haven't cleaned up the bodies at all. You'd think someone would clean up the bodies. Like, honestly, you would... Do you think you'd make a fortune in the Fallout universe if you advertised yourself as, basically, like, body removal service? Just due to the fact that so many people get murdered in this world. Like, someone has to go clean up the corpses. You can't just, like, have all the animals eating it, surely. Like, I know there are a lot of animals around, but... Because you could be like, there's probably, like, a really clever name you
infiltrated
could have
those
for it and
tribals
everything.
yet?
The girls will clean up the bodies eventually. I'm in. I found out where their leader is hiding.
And you didn't go track him down and grill him for information.
Well, you didn't say to do that.
I'm not your daddy. Don't waste your time checking in. Go find him and figure out what he wants with this place, you moron.
Oh my goodness. You are signing a death warrant, sir. I have to go now.
Back to business.
Okie dokie, off I go. So, yes, I am going to go talk to this cult leader now. Do we actually, Adam? Like, do I actually walk faster with my... Oh my gosh, if that is true, I am just going to be facepalming so hard. And if I... I do walk faster, don't I? Like, it's just a slight bit. I actually do look like I'm walking a little bit faster here, Adam. Oh my goodness gracious. Thank you so much. So this is like about 40-something hours in and that is so absolutely funny. Oh my goodness. Okay, because I've just had my gun out. Like, I'll probably end up honestly having the gun out again just because the thing is this game, to actually holster my weapon, for whatever reason, my game of Fallout 3 won't let me holster if I have a weapon. It only lets me holster my fists. So if I have to holster something, it has to be my fists. Oh my gosh, this is so funny though, because like we've done so much wandering around and... Uh-oh. Uh-oh. No, not the zombie herd. Oh, not the zombie herd. I forgot about this. It'd been so long since we'd fought them, everybody. Oh, shoot. Do you know what? Screw it. Let's do grenades. Hey, I've never actually used VAT system with grenades. There's 0% chance to hit. That might be why I've never used it. Come here. Oh, this is really ineffective. I don't know. I just had so many of them. I was hoping it would be more effective. It was not going to be effective. Please die, sir. Please. Thank you very much. Okay, who's next? In the horrified... Look, they're coming out of the woodwork. Oh, dear Lord, what have we done? Okay. Another button for the holster, like change. Oh, like do you mean like the re-keybind? You know what, Nick? It never actually even occurred for me to do that. So that will be something that I will try and do now that you say that. Because that might fix it, yeah. Oh gosh. Okay, please, everyone, just if we could perhaps take turns. You know, like it's like a one-on-one fight. Perhaps it would be a bit more fair. It's this guy that's the really tough one, isn't it? He's the one that he keeps getting me. Let's vats his brains out, hey? Come on, claw it out. Up through. I've been lobotomized. I know what happens now. Lobotomize this guy, but like with the whole brain. So like an Egyptian burial lobotomy where they take the brain out the nose. That was so close with the oh, with that then. No, come here. Come here. Just, sir, could you please stay in my line of sight? Oh, it looks like it's going to fly. Yes! Ha 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 ha! Oh my gosh, that was so much. I get 4 bottle caps. Yes, the Reaver. It murdered the heck out of me just before. And that flock of zombies just destroyed us. It was horrifying. But that time, that went much, much easier. So that was a heck of a load easier. Oh, because they're coming out of the... they're coming out of a graveyard with like creepy tombstone faces on it. That's, of course that's where they're coming from. What is, oh, that's just a rock. I thought that was a body for a second, but no, it was not. It was just a rock. So that's hilarious. Okay, so let's keep going forward. So this is wrecked sea, what? Wrecked sea tub. So this is the thing that we're looking for, and it's meant to be a bit hard to find the entrance to his cave, but it's around here somewhere. This looks like something that we're, hang on. Let me just go back and... Oh, actually, maybe because this... Yes, excellent. So because I think that counts as a fist, like an unarmed thing, it lets me holster that. So it's only guns that I can't holster. So... If I just check the quests again, because I think this will be the one that's... So, find more information from the tribe's leader. So we got to find him. And on the local... Oh, it's that... sea cave. Oh! So turn around this way? Okay, so if we follow the arrow, it should take us there. Interesting. I don't think ghouls come from a grave here. I don't know. They're all coming from there, and it's horrifying. So this is meant to be the sea cave. Let's just hit a quick save. Yeah, this should be safe. This should be fine. I can gently fall down. I don't need my legs completely intact. No, Hilux, of course. Wow, that is actually a really good gob range. That's some fantastic spitting you've got there. I'm not even mad. That was actually quite... Oh. Bye. No? Okay. Just recharging. Oh my gosh, come here. Oh, you've got friends. You've got friends coming. You know what? Let's change it to a gun. That was the better choice. I don't know why, but he was just... He's just making me think of Aquaman. Here we go. Just like they're swimming off. Okay. Actually, out of curiosity, if there are any comic fans, is anyone here hardcore DC or hardcore Marvel, or is it kind of a I don't mind either way? But I always find it interesting because like some people get very, very particular about that. Oh gosh. Oh gosh, oh gosh, oh gosh, oh gosh. And we're down to 5. Sir, could you... Where is that crab going? They're just swimming. I hope the water isn't recharging them. Oh, his face is 82. That should actually be fairly weak to us. Yes, take it out, take it out. Oh, good, there's a second one. Excellent, that's just what I wanted. I wanted there to be more. I was thinking to myself, this seems a little bit too easy. And we'll just do it right away. Oh, golly. And they're just both doing that weird little presenting themselves to me thing. Oh, I'm stuck on rocks. I'm stuck on rocks. I'm stuck on rocks. And we're already somehow half health. Excellent. Let's just shove some more fruit into our faces while we're here. That will go over well. There's 3. They're multiplying. Are they breeding without me seeing? What is going on? Ghouls are just highly irradiated humans, so probably not from the graves, but some ghouls can revive. So, yeah, okay. For a trampoline park jump. Okay, so this is I thought like some of the, they're not like, the crabs aren't like changing into these things. Oh my gosh, no. Is there maybe an entrance? Could I maybe just flee away from you all? Because sometimes I like to just run and I'm more than happy to do that. Like honestly, is this an entrance? Could I just, yes, goodbye, haha, you stay out there, I will go in here. It is brilliant. Yes, excellent, fleeing works once again. Heroically, I ran away from the danger. Or I shall tell everyone that. And they're not following. Spot on. That's absolutely brilliant. There's more crabs. So that's a bit of a bummer. And I'm pretty sure our shotgun's about to die, so we're probably going to have to change off that. This is just turning into chaos, isn't it? Well, our missile launcher has no missiles in it. We've got pulse grenades. Plasma grenades. We've got a Lincoln repeater. We've got a flamethrower and a Chinese... They lost their swamp lurking. Yes, it does seem like we're having a game. Yeah, so the ghouls are such an interesting one, like how some of them get super irradiated and they lose their minds, and then other ones, like Moira is a ghoul, but she's perfectly sane. Well, as sane as Moira ever was, do you know what I mean? Oh gosh, actually, can I eat your babies? Like, these are your eggs, yes? Because if I can eat your yes, excellent. Come here, wait. Okay. No, that was a 15%. Why would I shoot that? Let's shoot your chair. Oh, no. Your legs. Let's shoot your legs. The legs are probably the... Oh, golly. If you could stop spitting at me, that would be delightful. I am suffering from psycho withdrawal, am I? Okay, well, it's time to do some more drugs then. Since that can only hurt us if I'm suffering from psycho withdrawal. And on it goes. Can I eat your babies? Just oh my gosh. No. Oh, wow. That is just in my face, isn't it? Oh, thank goodness. Yes, everyone, we can eat the babies. Oh, yes. We've got health for days. We just have to wipe out this entire species. That's okay. They're bringing it upon themselves by trying to kill me. Oh, good. Hatchling Mylok meat. Oh, goody. That face was horrifying. Hi, Canadian. Which part did you walk into? The, can I eat your babies? I am the quote god. Oh, gosh. Yes, I think, Adam, you've a couple of times managed to catch me saying, perfectly normal things, right? Like perfectly saying, hi, how are you? Oh golly. And look everyone, I'm doing full auto and running in terror. How long did it take me to actually do full auto? No, sir. I'm trying to display my gun prowess. My basic gun prowess. You'll make it. This is just a cave. That is just a tiny hole. That is a dead end. So many bullets. It's going to be so hard to eat him. I'll be cracking my teeth on all this lead. I'm not cheating on these guns. I'm not married to my shotgun. I can cheat on them. Okay. So I think if we keep going this way... Oh, now we're swimming. I don't want to swim. Last time I did that, I drowned. It wasn't pleasant. Okay, let's just shove some meat into our face and some wild fruit. Wow, we have drained almost all our resources. I don't know if the breeding cycle of these crabs are going to be able to sustain us. I just suspect they might not be able to breed fast enough for us. But that's okay. We can continue forth. What is down? Oh, gosh. Oh, no, this is okay. This is, let's take the double barrel shotgun. Screw it. Our other one's almost dead. Hi, how are you? Are you good? Because that's epic music is now. To be fair, the music is really, really epic. Oh my gosh, that's effective! That's so effective! Look at it! It's spasming a death out of the joy of being killed so effectively, I assume. It's just, its spirit is thrilled that it got to be... Oh, I'm drinking water. Oops, I didn't mean to do that. Hi! Oh, no, let me... Sir, wait, let me get some health. Let me get some health. Oh, no, okay, so this is turning out very badly for me. Butting mashing strikes again. So we'll heal up. We'll do that. We'll come back out of the water. And ha, sir. Look. No. Ah! Just drawing back here. no. Okay, so it's super effective, except it takes so long to reload. This is not as wonderful as I thought it was. My joy is slowly depleting. I liked it better when I thought I was amazing. I am now questioning that. Sir, just perhaps, what you could do is you could cease to. That would be, thank you. Oh my gosh, you followed my advice. I'm so happy for us. Oh, and a safe. I wonder what's in here. And I'm sure I won't drown doing this. I'm gonna drown doing this, aren't I? Just take ore and we can get out of the water and we can look at what we got. I hope that what we got was a shoot ton of, health stim packs, because that's what we desperately need. Oh, there's floating money that's probably ruined. Excellent. I will quote so many times I'll lose count. Oh, so the double barrel was added from the DLC. Actually, Adam, Canadian has played Dark Souls, and he is a massive fan. Canadian actually has a tattoo of Dark Souls, I believe. I take it that you're a fan of it. Okay, so we didn't get many more stim packs, but we got food. So we got some steak, we got some blood packs, so we'll just consume all of that, honestly, just to get our health up. Oh, that gives us stuff as well. Does beer? No, beer gives us nothing. Screw beer. We don't need beer. I don't think I've ever said that in my life. Okay, and let's hit a quick save as well, just on the off chance. So we'll just save over there. Okie dokie. So, now, did I loot your body for meat? Yes, I did. Oh, babies. Come to me. Okie dokie. And we'll just take these. And we'll take this. Excellent. Oh, they're so unguarded. Like sea turtle eggs. Okay, thank you for that. Now, where on earth are we actually traversing to? So that's Point Lookout. I don't want to go to Point Lookout. I want to go to Cult Leader. So let's follow the arrow. So the arrow is going this way. I'm a little bit concerned about the number of rads that we're taking on, but that's okay. I hope it's okay. Gosh. So, my only concern is this cave. I'm hoping we don't get... Oh, these are dried out babies. I don't want dried out babies. They're not delicious. So we came from that way, and I guess... Oh, I guess... That's a bit confusing. So... Oh, okay, so there's a ledge. Did we... Oh, gosh. I think I've managed to either turn us around, or maybe not. Maybe not. Maybe I am over... Oh no, there is a dead body there. My trail of destruction is showing its form. But we'll keep going forward because it must be... Yes, okay, the arrow is lined up again. So it seems like we are definitely going in the right direction, so that's absolutely brilliant. There's glowing mushrooms, which are always nice. And there is a... Oh, there's a human there. Excellent. I think I've been looking for you, sir. Like, well, there's obviously human remains around. Oh, a coffin. Oh, just a Confederate hat. I don't need that at all.
At last, yes, Desmond will die, and our long struggle will finally end the only way it could have, with me as the victor.
Okay. That's an interesting, Let's go say hello to our friend up there.
No, not astral knowledge, you simpleton. Psychic domination, and that still won't be possible until you destroy Desmond's jamming device.
No need to worry.
Nick redeemed,
We shall
heal Joe. Oh, heal? Okay, thank you so much. All right, heal. We'll eat that. And we'll eat the babies. And I'll do a stim pack, yes.
And remove the impurities disrupting your perfect guidance.
Yes, fine. Go destroy the house and its impurities. Just stop that jammer and I'll be free of you morons once and for all.
Yes, we shall be
Is that a
free
brain?
of all limitations. Thank you, Master. We shall be the instrument of your mighty will. Hello?
There's a brain talking to
You
us,
are
everyone.
a fellow seeker of the higher planes,
Who's out with
perhaps.
Desmond?
What brings you here?
I was drawn to your eternal wisdom. Lies.
What splendid news. At last, the Holy Land is empty of his disruptive aura, and the astral plane is open to us all.
Okay.
Oh, but the Transcendent Master will want to hear of this, and as the returning champion, it is your right and honor to tell him yourself. After all, It is he who makes all true decisions about the spiritual growth of our tribe, including the decision to cleanse the mansion.
So, Nick, you can't use the cannibal perk on the Marlocks or the Reavers, like the ghouls, or I think maybe the hillbillies I can, but nothing else I can. They have to be like human. Strength has been doing. Yes. So a little bit longer tonight, Sophie, just because we're kind of like in the middle of it, and it's sort of like a bad place for me to pick it back up again. It probably. At max, maybe another 20, maybe like another half an hour, I'd say, at max. But I might suddenly come to a smart, like a spot soon. You mean you're not really the one in charge of the tribe?
Would that I was so wise. No. True leadership of the tribe belongs to the higher mind of the enlightened one.
Is that the brain
Although
that's floating
his mind
there?
has moved beyond the need for flesh, his consciousness still returns here to guide our people. I merely interpret his wishes. He manifests here, high on a ledge in the great sea cave's well. Perhaps, if you are fortunate, he will choose to share his wisdom with you.
Why did you attack the man? Why did you attack
We
the
take
mansion?
no
What?
pleasure in violence. Our goal
learn more
was
about the
merely
brain.
to remove
Yes.
the ghoul. His presence is an offense to the Transcendent Master's astral dominion. I cannot claim to understand the exact reasons that the mansion's resident caused
Could I
such
just talk to
disruption,
the brain?
however. To understand fully,
Listen.
ask the Master.
Leave it on a cliffhanger, literally. I'll go see the Transcendent Master
Yes.
now.
Commune with him, while I see to my tribe. There is much to be done.
Honestly, I like the tribe more than I like the mean guy who's ordered me here, because he was just an ass.
So you're the mouse that was scurrying around here?
I
Not
was.
much to look at, but at least you're not drooling all over yourself. I can work with that.
Okay, brain.
Now then, perhaps you can be more useful than that simpering spiritualist and his tribe of idiots.
The simpering spiritualist. What the hell are you?
What you are interacting with is merely a holographic projection, and a rather clumsy one at that, but it's all I can manage at the moment.
Okay.
As for myself, you gaze upon one of America's greatest minds, preserved through the miracles of science. Much more elegant than shambling on as some rotting corpse for all eternity, don't you agree?
Well, I guess, like, that's an option. How did you come to lead this tribe?
Jackson believes me to be some kind of god. You'd think that would be good, but his interpretations of my commands leave something to be desired. Regardless, I trust you can be more effective than he has been. I need your help on an important task.
Sure.
There's a troublesome ghoul who lives in Calvert
Ooh.
Mansion. I need him destroyed and his jamming device neutralized immediately.
What have you got against the ghoul?
More than you could possibly imagine with your squishy pink mind. But the only pressing matter at the moment is a device in his possession. He has a jammer that limits my projection range to this pathetic cave. Remove that, and I can extend my reach so much further. Killing Desmond would be a nice plus, but I'm sure we can get around to that later.
Oh, okay. Honestly. What do you know about Desmond?
Desmond, that bag of bolts and bile will pay dearly for his trespasses. Were it not for his interference, I would still have a body.
Oh, so Desmond killed him.
He honed my brilliance, so perhaps I owe him my thanks.
Huh.
An appreciation I'll show in the form of a quick and messy death.
Interesting. You know what, honestly?
Yes, wait.
I'm going to take Desmond out because I want to see what happens with this brain. I want to see what happens next. So I'm going to assume that this will... So nice. We can just go up, and so we can... Right, we can quick travel, and I think Desmond's house is still filled with like health packs as well, so we can actually like get a bunch of health there. Oh, okay, good. So this is going to work out. I think this is going to work out well. See, I'm trying to holster the gun now, and it's not letting me holster it. That's the thing that always surprises me. But save. Okay. The brain has caught me so off guard, honestly. I was not expecting that. Quick saving. So hang on, let's do a hard save just in case we really don't like how this... Well, I tend to like to live with the choices I make, even though if I don't like where they go. The brain. Hi, how are you, Desmond? Hi.
I knew it. I knew that little bastard was behind all this.
Oh my
After all
gosh.
the years, he stuck his head out, and this is my chance to cut it off.
Well, I think he's sort of lost that.
Figuratively speaking, of course.
Who is this brain thing anyway?
Him. I should have known. My old rival, so close to his family home. Only he would be so stupid. He was once a man, Professor Calvert. The Calverts owned half of Maryland, back when there was a Maryland to own.
Okay.
Members of the Calvert family were influential all over the world. They practically owned a deed to the U.S. government. In their best days, there were no less than 3 Calvert family senators, 7 members of the House, and 2 governors.
All right.
They even had a top candidate for president, until that scandal with the dog forced him to drop out of the race. I was particularly proud of that one.
Oh my, so they've definitely been going at it for a while. So now you want me to do something else, right?
Of course I fucking want
Yeah,
you to
I'm
do
taking
something
this dude
else.
out. I am
You don't
taking this
expect
dude
me to
out.
trot around this mud hole myself, do you?
Yes, I do. Maybe you should watch your tone, old man.
Or what? You think I haven't been shot before? Think that you, over the thousands who have tried, can take me down? You'd best wise the hell up and play along. I'll get what I want, and you'll get rich, and then...
Oh, I can't wait to hear this.
So, those half-wits are getting messages from the professor, right? So he's off somewhere broadcasting to them. But without those buggers to do things for him, he can't do much for himself.
This is true.
So, we cut off his ability to talk to them, and he'll need to try harder. Maybe then I can find this squishy little worm and finish him off for good.
Oh, I like that they have a big story. So how do we shut him down?
If I know the professor, he's using a high-frequency cognitive sign broadcast.
If I can't kill
I
any
have the
NPC.
perfect device to jam up that little worm's talk box. All you need to do is take it to the highest point around and
Nick,
install it.
oh, you think Jeff hasn't blown up a
Easy,
city?
right?
The big one down by the docks, right? I'm afraid of heights.
Well, that's just too bad, ain't it? But since you're so afraid, attach the thing to one of the cars and then spin it around to get it to the top. I'll watch from here and turn it on when it's ready. Then we'll see where our little professor is.
So, the professor just needs me to kill him and turn off his jamming device, right? Install the cogwheel. So, hang on, let's have a quick look at the quests. So, install the cogwheel, jam it on the Ferris wheel. But if I want to do the other one, so if I want to help the brain guy, I just have to shoot him? Is that what's basically going on? Hang on. Oh, okay. Actually, you know what? Oh my gosh, he's getting an Tommy gun. I'm assuming that that's what's basically going on. This should be fine. Since we're close combats. Oh yeah, this is rating him super well. There we go, excellent. Take his glasses, it's unique. Okay. Desmond is unconscious. It just says Desmond is unconscious. Desmond got back up.
Stop.
Okay, hang on. What on earth is going on here?
Yo.
Desmond. There he goes. Okay, so what is happening? The game won't let me kill him. I thought it would let us kill him though. So he's not dead, so... Okay, I was meant to be able to come in here and turn, like, I'm meant to turn a machine off then for the brain? I like how Desmond's just letting me activate Punga experiment. No. Or do I... Okay, so I'm guessing like what I actually have to do is I actually have to follow the quest and go to the Ferris wheel and do that. So that honestly is probably going to take a little bit longer than I even thought. So, oh, let me just get out of that Pip-Boy. What I will actually do then is, because it looks like before I can side with the brain, I probably have to do that mission and then like I can make a decision later is what I'm guessing. So I'll save there, and because we have actually gone much longer than we typically do for one of the streams anyway, I will call it here pretty much, because that is a bit longer. But yeah, thank you all so much for joining me and watching and helping out with like tips and tricks and everything in there. I cannot believe that I've been walking so slow this entire time. Thank you so much, Adam. But yeah, it was really great. I'm looking forward to doing the rest of this and seeing where it's going. Yeah, so far I think Point Lookout DC, this DLC is even more intriguing than the Pit, and I thought the Pit was probably going to be my favorite, but this is definitely starting to take the cake. I really like it. So hopefully you all had fun, and I really hope you have all a great rest of the time zone wherever you are.